Hey, what's up everybody? It's Vids, and we're back for some more of the First Descendant, and last time we were leveling up Ultimate Sharon, which was one of the last things that we were looking to do before we were done with just about everything from this most recent update. There is, however, at least one thing that we've yet to complete, and that is Sharon's specific mission. So let me just switch back to Sharon here. So that's the primary thing we're going to have on the agenda for today. I mean, we could, of course, always still do dailies and what have you, but not sure there's going to be too much else beyond that, so today might be a little bit quick in the grand scheme of things. However, for what it's worth, we are expecting a new update in just a few days, so there will be more stuff in the near future. We're just wrapping up. So let me just cash in this research here. And so yeah, I don't really know anything about Sharon's particular mission. I assume that it's fairly similar. Just cash in some of the other rewards we have from other events. I assume it's similar to other missions we've had for the likes of Bunny and Freyna, where at least initially it might be a bit of hide and seek, which was the case for Bunny, or it might just be more or less redoing existing missions. You may or may not be required to do them solo, but then at the end, I'm assuming, since the consistent thing has been, it probably concludes with what is more or less a dungeon that, yes, you do need to do solo, and of course all those things are going to need to do with Sharon specifically. So I've not yet done any of the dailies, so we could very well still opt to do some of those as a bit of a warm-up. Let me see if Big Country can accept that party invite. Okay. And yeah, I think we found for the Freyna stuff, it was possible to do everything up until the very final part in a party, but obviously at the very end we had to do it solo, so I don't know if Big Country has already done all that stuff yet or not, but let me jump into Discord. Hello, Big Country, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm just having to redo my Sharon because I was using her for some outposts.
Oh, okay. Have you done Sharon's mission yet yourself, or
no, I haven't.
Oh, okay. So we may be able to party up for some of that stuff to the extent that that's possible.
Yeah.
Have you done the invasion missions yet, or any
No,
daily-oriented stuff?
I just hopped on now and farmed a couple of the boss, like the new boss.
Okay.
Especially since he's disappearing.
What is disappearing?
The new boss. He's being replaced with
Oh. With the new one in the upcoming update?
Yeah. I can't remember what I had in this spot. I'm just looking at one of my spots for dangerous ambush. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, with the Infernal Walker, I don't know if I've fought him once since that time we did it together. Just haven't really felt like it was all that worthwhile. I mean, yeah, I know he gives drops, but specific drops, but they give stuff for skins that I don't like.
One is he drops, like, he's the fastest way to get the new reactor boost.
Yeah.
Like, by far.
Yeah. That's been the strongest argument, I suppose, at least in my mind. It may be worth doing it just for that, but go on.
The other reason is that the coupons he drops, they're going to be used for both the skins now, which are terrible, and the skins that are going to come for the new boss.
Yeah.
And those are significantly better if you've seen those.
Okay. I've not yet seen them, but I suppose, I mean, in that case, it just feels like, all right, I'll just wait until the new boss shows up, and then I'll fight him instead.
Yeah, but I think this boss is going to be significantly easier to farm too.
The current one will be easier, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one's toxic, so weak to electric. What electric characters, really good at bossing?
Yeah, not real. I mean, not Bunny. Maybe you can make Sharon work.
I don't think so. Not for this boss. I honestly think, well, Haley will like maybe Inez or the new character.
Oh yeah,
coming
yeah, yeah.
out. But she seems more like a farming character again.
Nah, I don't know anything about her yet, so we'll see.
I think she's going to be a really good character. The skills seem kind of cool and stuff like that. They do AoE attacks based on when they crit. So like it seems kind of interesting and all that stuff.
Okay.
But anyway,
so
do you want to do
shall
Sharon's
we?
mission first, or?
I guess why don't we start off with the invasions? I feel like usually that's what we opt for. Let's see, what do we have? Echo Swamp, Chapel, enemies inflict poison on us, and then we have Sterile Land, Forgot Tents, however you say that. Don't shoot enemies with special rounds. Oh, am I using special rounds on this character? Usually? I am, aren't I?
I don't care. I don't use rounds.
Yeah. True.
Oh, and this week's web event stuff
Mm-hmm.
is beating 5 of the walkers. So
Oh, I just saw that. Yeah, which I mean, I guess you could do with the super boss.
Yeah.
For this week.
Well, learns why I'm doing it. Square at the bottom. Found it over here.
Oh yeah, it's the only one with square on the bottom.
First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the RK stored inside. If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the RK's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find a drone which matches the RK's properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone,
I'm actually, for the new boss, I'm wondering, depending on what its weapon crit resist is, maybe Executioner, the shotgun, it might just be the best.
With Glay, yeah.
Yeah, that might just be the best. Good excuse to, found it. A good excuse to finally build Glay. I don't have her built out yet.
Oh wow.
I think she's the only, she's the only ultimate character I don't have built out. And one of only 3, I think one of only 3 characters I don't have built out. Jaber, Luna, and Glay are the only 3 characters I don't have built out.
Mm-hmm.
Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout their body. We need the inversion imaging installed on the ancestor drone.
Here, I'm almost dead. Jesus, I'm at the right.
Oh, you are
anyways.
dead. Have to be careful not to activate this thing.
Oh, you could have activated it.
This is the right one? Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's up there. No, he is not. Stop moving! Stop moving! Okay, good. I thought I missed.
Oh.
He's being uncooperative. There we go.
Yeah, you don't get very much loot from this outside of gold, which, you know,
I
by
mean,
itself is really good.
it's fair, given just how ludicrous the amount of gold is.
Yeah, how much gold do you have? Like, quite a bit, hey?
A lot. I don't know exactly how much, but a lot.
Oh, the new character is Tech Singular. I'm not certain which reactor he will. I think
Singular.
it's going to be end up Tech.
Tech Singular on electric.
Yeah.
So potentially some overlap with Bunny,
At
least on the Singular side, but
Yeah.
Tech Electric is
Honestly,
kind
I
of...
hope Singular is going to be the best one because I've got a really good bossing reactor over here. Got a really good bossing reactor. Singular, but I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Tech.
I feel like... I mean, I don't know how much they really care about this, but for variety's sake, it would make sense to have a character that leans more on the tech side, so that it is a distinct reactor that you would use between Bunny and the new character.
If it is Tech, the weapon you're holding is going to be by far the best weapon for...
The drone has been destroyed and the inversion energy emitter has been exposed.
I mean, I'll be honest, Secret Garden might be my favorite weapon, so I would be fine with this. Also, I'm blocked and cannot move. That was weird.
Over here.
Okay, I was stuck, so give me a second.
That's fine. Give me some time to get a little bit. Mana back. Just enough for my out of combat mana to kick in.
Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout their body. We need the inversion energy.
Triangle, second from bottom. Square, triangle,
over here.
circle. Yeah. Oh, you got it already? Okay.
Yeah.
Looking around for it, it's like, I do not see where that landed. Create a wall directly in front of me. Sweet. Okay.
Did you want to switch off of that character for
I
this one, for the special
might,
rounds?
just given how I'm not supposed to use this weapon. Let's see. I'll go VS. Assuming it was, yeah, it's weapon oriented. And this,
You know
I
what?
think, yeah, should be fine.
If we're doing VSO, let's do double VSO. I do really like this character.
Yeah, special rounds.
And Luna's not getting like a super rework, like they're buffing Noise Surge, and they're going to be able to make it so you can move and jump during her special stuff.
Okay. I have not played her. I mean, obviously I know that there's the rhythm-based stuff where you have to shoot in rhythm in order to keep the skill active or power it up, but in terms of how that actually plays out, I'm not super familiar with it.
It has a large output. which requires processing of
She
tens of billions
is
of units of
honestly,
data per second.
by a significant margin, in my
According
opinion,
to the scan results,
the best character in the
structure
game
that appears
if
to be a
everyone has
computing device
built out for her.
is full of Vulgis artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgis artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device,
I'm
the
never
veil
out
will
of
be
mana with
neutralized.
Hunter, the new module set.
Oops. Down I go. The new set from the final boss.
No, the final boss doesn't have a set. No, the
I was gonna say, I was just
Void
asking.
Vessel.
Oh, okay. Really looked into that. Oh, come on. How many of these jumps can I miss?
2-piece gives power recharge
Okay. That is nice.
or cooldown, I
Yeah.
should say, and 4-piece gives a bunch of in and out of combat mana. Oh, we can go in now. So I've actually changed my build a bit to,
Uh-oh.
oops,
That was close.
I fell too. Oh, and I, all the way up here, okay.
Yeah, this one is especially unforgiving when you fall.
I'm used to doing this jumping bunny.
I missed. Want me to just go in?
Yeah.
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
Oh, it's hitting me all the way over here. Oh, they're all down here. Okay. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to break the barrier thing. Thank you. Did I even place my ultimate? I don't know. It staggered me right as I was doing it.
I don't ever shoot. I just, you know, go between 1, 3, and 4.
Yeah, I've mostly just been shooting these containers because there's so many in this arena.
Yeah, decent way to get stuff. That's one thing that I love about this character. Activate the 2, and just go between X, triangle, and square, and use all the powers.
Yeah.
Descendant. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgis artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgis
Oh, I
artificial
got
brains
10.
into the computing
Likewise.
device, Descendant.
Should do it.
If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
Come on. Got it close on these jumps.
Why are we moving? Got 10.
Nope, I only have 5.
Got 3, 4.
Yeah, okay.
5,
Between the two
6.
was good enough. Yeah.
Oh, and they're also adding a extra attribute to some weapons.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Like, piercing light is going to get an extra chill damage. It's just going to get extra chill damage on top of the damage it does.
Huh?
Yeah, Perforator is going to have extra toxic damage on top of the damage it does.
Okay.
The enemy commander is using the base separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
Oh, I did not mean to go that high.
Yeah, I've got 4.
Yeah, I have enough as well. At this time... Right.
I've been playing a lot of Horizon Forbidden West.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a run right now where after I got all the New Game Plus weapons I wanted and like upgraded them, I sold the rest of my materials. I'm just going to farm and upgrade every single weapon,
Oh, wow.
which isn't very difficult when you have, you know, top level gear, but it's fun. Right, do I have a better reactor for her now? I've tried farming for her, it's not been going very well. That's probably better. Yeah, that's better.
On to Sharon stuff?
I'm Eckert from Data Intelligence. How can I help you? Number 0. I've been waiting to give you the routine ops report.
Okay. Anything unusual?
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's hear the bad news.
The bad news is that the overall state of the world hasn't changed. Humanity is still outnumbered by the Vulgis, and we continue to be threatened by the colossi. On the Vulgis side, we're just about holding the line, thanks to the work of Colon's special forces. But we need to carry out more infiltration and recon operations and commander assassinations.
We've already deployed all the numbers. We don't have the resources to fill the gaps. I think we should build another one of me or something. I can't be everywhere.
Was that a joke?
It wasn't funny, I guess. So, what's the good news?
Right, the good news. You're gonna like this, Number 0. We've received a large shipment of Inger cookies.
Seriously?
What is
Now
an
who's not
Inger
being
cookie?
Funny, Eckert? Do you
No
think
idea.
I have time to sit around eating cookies?
Actually, I do. You haven't taken a break since the operation in the ruins, Number 0. Every human being needs to take a break from work now and again.
Human beings, yes. Not me. Do you have anything else to report? I've got things to do.
Nothing further. Oh, wait. Today's the day of another battle, right? Make sure you win, Number 0. I'll be rooting for you.
Of course you're aware of the schedule of the Colon Commander. As a member of an intel unit, I'd expect nothing less.
You'll have to blame my skills for that one. Good luck, Number 0.
Sharon, Number 0. I also have something to report. Just a moment.
Good to see you. Shall we discuss the upcoming operation?
Have you completed DNA testing of the candidates?
I certainly have. Eugen has been helping out a lot recently, which makes my job easier.
I didn't know Dr. Han could be so helpful.
He understands the kind of pressures that the Colon Special Forces are under. He's not going to slack off at a time like this.
So what are the results? Do we have suitable candidates to fill in the missing numbers?
Yes. We've identified soldiers who are exceptionally strong both physically and mentally. Plus, there's a candidate who might be an RK user. I've attached the details to the report.
Thanks, Kate. Hopefully we'll be able to recruit some capable agents.
By the way, how have you been feeling? Eugen wants you to stop by the medical corps. He says you need a checkup.
Well, I will need a checkup soon, but that's not where I should be going. I need to visit the maintenance depot, not the medical corps, don't I?
Hey, don't start with that again.
I need to accept the reality of what I am. I can't do anything else. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, but please, do stop by the medical corps.
Oh,
Oh, speaking of which, I really should head to the maintenance depot. I have an important battle today. I need to make sure my body prosthetic is in optimum working order.
Where is this place?
Descendant, the guy who
Oh.
said he's going to finally have a use. I usually read the subtitles and skip the lines.
You already look fine, but I'm gonna make you look
Is that
finer.
Sharon's last name?
Well, well, well,
Really?
look who's here. What brings the Colon Commander to our shabby establishment?
Des, long time no see. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Making more weapons and pumping out rounds. Anyway, what can I do for you? I know you're a busy person. Ah, is today the day? You hear from maintenance?
Yes. As always, I'm in your hands.
You say as always, but you know I can't overhaul a full-body arcade drive like yours, right? I can handle Lepic, but even the Magisters find your prosthetics a challenge.
That's why I'm only asking you for a tune-up. Come on. It's kind of a superstition at this point, so please, just do it.
Well, your shooting did used to get a lot better whenever I fixed up your gun. But what you're asking for now, it's too much. Just ask me to do maintenance work on your gun like you used to.
The only thing that's changed, Des, is that my entire body is now my gun.
Look, whatever happened to your body, it doesn't change the fact that you're still Sharon Julicia. Okay, now get out of here, and good luck.
Thank you, Deslin. I promise to bring my gun next time.
No thanks. You come back for maintenance again, and I'm charging you a giant amount of caliber.
Number 0. Number 17 has reported that preparations for your battle are complete. I can take you there immediately.
Okay, let's go.
Would you like to use the laboratory?
The phrasing. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, the
So
delivery
I
of
wonder
that
if we'll be able
line.
to do this together.
Would you like to use the laboratory?
Try after canceling the party. Yeah,
Hello, Number 0. If you're ready, I will take you to the battle area.
I'll have to expel you.
Go ahead.
No.
Hopefully I can get the results we need.
It's weird. This is the
Command
first
has
time it's
faith
been like
in you,
this.
Number 0.
Would you like to access the laboratory?
Move to the special combat zone to conduct the operation. Yeah, I guess so.
I see you saw me disappear.
Just barely. Well, that was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Also, it was weird how they were talking about that battle being scheduled. I didn't know that one scheduled all their battles with their enemies like that.
I think it's just training.
Yeah, maybe.
I lost again, just like I did when it happened.
Don't take it to heart, Sharon. The simulation data was heavily weighted.
That should have been an easy win with my machine specs. Performance of my body prosthetic is getting better and better. Why can't I win?
Huh. Your jokes seem to be getting worse and worse. Machine specs? You're human, remember?
Human. Am I? What the hell am I supposed to do?
It was a little odd just how similar that enemies' abilities and weapons and all that stuff were to that of Sharon.
And that was the first Vulgis with breasts.
The experiment.
I mean, I don't know if we know what the heck that thing is.
That was quite the battle.
I mean, it looked like a robot, or
This is the
cyborg like
Majesty's
Sharon.
private line. Who is this?
I'm looking forward to speaking with
Plus,
you.
the Magisters are technically
I'll be waiting.
Vulgis,
Yeah.
so
Good to meet you.
Oh, wait, what the heck?
I'm
Who are you?
Cassandra, a Magister affiliated with the Council, and the one responsible for developing the arcade drive.
A leading expert in the field of arcade drives and body prosthetics.
My name is Sharon'S. It's good to meet you. I'm a Magister and a member of the Council. I am also responsible for the development of arcade drives. This may be the first you've heard of me, but I know a lot about you. I was the one who installed your full-body prosthetic. Have you noticed any discomfort with your movements? Any tickling sensations in your brain? Or pain in your spine?
Wait, it wasn't Anais who worked on me?
Well, you're half right. Without Anais' research on Arche, it is likely you wouldn't have survived, even with the full-body prosthetic implant. But Arche alone won't unlock your full potential. The data does not lie. How have the results of your mock battles been so far? Have you ever defeated that Vulgis assassination unit? Even once?
Well,
as the creator of your body prosthetic technology, your defeats are an insult to me. You need an upgrade. That is why I left the Council and came down here in person. Come visit me in my lab, Sharon. There I will mold you into the strongest warrior. Become an immortal descendant. One who will never be defeated again.
immortal. That's risky talk, Counselor Cassandra.
Okay. This guy doesn't seem... I don't know, he seems kind of shady.
yes.
I'm not sure if we should trust him.
Special human child. Cassandra. The upgrade you want to perform on Sharon will certainly grant her a form of immortality. The cyborg Vulgis soldiers who constantly modify themselves to replace their bodies with machine parts and their souls with code, if I recall correctly, they call themselves the Legion of Immortality. Huh?
Okay.
Anais.
I believe an arcade drive is not merely a mechanism. It is a system that can become stronger as the Descendant's arcade grows in strength. You should be more transparent about your objectives, Counselor Cassandra. Are you offering this support of humanity to facilitate peace for the Magisters? Or are you doing this for accolades? So you can become the next council chairman?
Pure speculation. How dare an artisan class insult a councillor? This is ridiculous.
Fine. My theory on RK or your body prosthetic technology. Which one will be most effective? Oh, let's make a bet. Sharon, what do you think? Have you ever wondered what your next step should be? I want you to become stronger, but I want you to achieve that in a way that is appropriate for a descendant. Although it may be a slow process, try developing your RK yourself. That's what you should focus on. Your efforts will be rewarded once you've built up your RK.
If you had upgraded your body prosthetic, you would have already become stronger several times over during the time you spent training. What a wasted opportunity.
That is the essence of humanity, Counselor Kazenix. They develop slowly, but steadily and surely. They are full of infinite possibilities, just like the Ironheart.
But can I really consider myself as being fully human? I know I should prioritize developing my RK, but Kazenix has a point. It's not as simple as that.
Okay.
Results recorded in the Prime Hands show an increase in your biometrics across the board. More importantly, the fact that the metrics of your RK have increased is a significant indication of the effectiveness of your training. I also want to measure your power capabilities for the same attributes. Fortunately, the Descendants have a new mission to eliminate void fragments in the Sterile Land. Destroy the void fragments in the repository and rockfall in the Sterile Land to test your RK abilities.
Okay. So that seems more along the lines of what we tend to see for these types of missions.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised it was starting out off.
There was an early cutscene in Freyna's specific mission, though, wasn't there? Was that at the very beginning?
I think so. So the Toon Sterile Land, right? Yeah, let's do this one first. If you're ready.
Let's check. Oh, both on normal difficulty, it specifies.
On normal. Didn't see that. Okay, so you ready?
Yep.
Oh, the Grig's Reverse Fate and the quests and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Those might be useful because apparently we'll be able to trade in weapons for weapons from the battle pass, like from past battle passes.
Oh, okay. So if you overstock on a specific weapon, then you could then trade that in for other stuff that's no longer available?
I think so, but obviously we don't know exactly.
Mm-hmm. Back here. Stop running away.
Target eliminated.
You keep on sneaking past me.
Exhilarating, isn't it?
I need mana. Oh no.
Activating stealth. Entering stealth state.
Need mana again. They're not dropping mana. What the heck?
Yeah, they haven't dropped mana for me either. Oh, got one mana. Got 2 mana.
There's the mana. And I'm already out of it.
I don't know how you're out of it so much. I'm using the Slayer set, which is makes mana cost higher. It's time for the other one?
I assume so. Yeah. Looks like we've checked off that one. Is it over this way?
Oh.
Oh, this one. Yeah, okay.
Don't think I've ever done this one.
It's been quite a while.
Target eliminated.
Jeez, they're spread out.
Yeah. Those guys were all dead.
I'll make sure I do. Fire them. Enter the stealth stage.
Guess I don't need to activate. Oh, I guess cooldown.
Yeah, I guess it helps a little bit. I don't know, it's normal. They might get you. Those level 10 enemies are awfully dangerous. Oh, they're back here.
I'm gonna cut you up.
Excuse me. You blocked my animation twice. Rude. Still caused a cooldown on both occasions.
Notification that you've completed your operation. Return to Albion. I need to check the data myself.
Yeah, I think they're gonna learn a whole lot about us from us having finished those missions. I think it's gonna really demonstrate how much stronger Sharon has become.
At least make us do Swamp or something. Mind you, I understand why they haven't. I honestly, I'm kind of surprised they did it for Freda's mission. Because that is kind of farther along.
Guessing we're still gonna have a little bit more
Yeah.
before we do what I assume is gonna be a dungeon at the very end.
He is very weak. Let's see. Yes, as I expected.
Yes, I did give you possibly the easiest mission in the game.
Not at all. It seems that your enhanced RK is providing more power to your body prosthetic systems than its specifications require. Do you understand what this means? As you've enhanced your RK, you've been providing your body prosthetic with increased energy. This was only possible through the development of your fundamental power, your RK abilities. Do you remember the crux of my theory? RK increases proportionally according to the growth of the Descendant. This graph shows the increase in the power and output of your RK abilities. This isn't due to your body prosthetic. It's because your RK has been enhanced. A body prosthetic is essentially a machine. Machines don't improve unless they're replaced or new features are added. They also don't work at all without RK to power them. Your body prosthetic is outperforming its original specifications because of the increased quality of its power source. which is your enhanced RK. Your hard work, your RK, which has been enhanced by your efforts, has allowed you to maximize your machine's performance. You should keep working toward making your RK even more powerful. The stronger you become, the better the technology will be that the Magisters develop.
The absurdity of this. How Anais makes me laugh. She acts as if the results of a single case study are enough to prove her theory. Maybe artisan class is too generous a name.
Okay. Does Xenix have something to say about this?
Teaming up with me is the surest
I
way
expelled
to
you from the
achieve your revenge.
party.
How dare you?
The results Anais has are far removed from what would happen in actual missions of yours. To think that she'd argue her theory has been proven based on a single set of results.
I mean, Xenix has a point here.
These results are not a true reflection
That
of
mission
what
was
you
not
would
exactly
experience in a practical
the
setting.
best of tests.
Data obtained through a controlled environment with fixed conditions and parameters is meaningless. Battles have many variables. You never know what will happen, or when it will happen, or how. And if the enemy has advanced technology and weapons, it becomes even more unpredictable. The majority of your missions are to eliminate elite Vulgis who pose a threat to us. Your body prosthetic was not designed for you merely to handle low-level Vulgis. You are the perfect assassin, crafted to have exceptional mobility and an active camouflage system. You deserve a test that befits your skills, wouldn't you agree? Remember, the only true measure of your worth is your results in battle. Let us run the mock battle simulation that you kept failing against the Vulgus assassin. Then we will see if Anais is correct, or if I am. Any objections?
You act like I have a choice.
Huh. That's correct. You don't.
Number 17. Prepare a mock battle so I can test my performance limits. The target will be the Vulgus assassination unit.
I've already requested that Sienna simulate a mock battle environment for you. Head over to Sienna once you're ready.
Ooh, okay, this will be interesting.
Laboratory.
Okay. What do we have here?
Simulation data set. Good luck, number 0.
This time I'll win, no matter what.
Initiating stealth operation.
Okay, hit him. Take him out in one phase. Hold on, or one hit.
Yeah, he's still alive.
This. He's got some friends. Probably should stay cloaked.
A lot of friends.
Oh wow, no, you're not kidding. He does have a whole lot of friends. Fortunately, his friends are fairly generous when it comes to passing out the mana. Oh, I missed. Oops. Okay. He's dead now.
You've proved my theory. How does it feel to defeat a unit that has given you so much trouble? It felt like my enhanced arcade definitely allowed me to use my strength to the fullest. It's clear that growing my arcade makes me stronger.
Your results were excellent, but you also demonstrated some flaws. As you've become stronger, you also need to upgrade your body prosthetic. Only then will you be complete.
It's also a little ironic to get a Transcendent module for Blair from finishing this mission that is supposed to be specifically for Sharon. Also, it's like, it seems as though becoming stronger has made you stronger. You don't say. Okay. Cosenics, and also it wasn't really clear whose point we were going to prove by winning that mission. I guess more so Anais, because we hadn't recently upgraded our technology.
I have no intention of getting in your way. These results were unexpected. I felt aggravated that Anais' theory was right, and excited by how much you have developed. Two conflicting emotions warring within me. An arcade drive body prosthetic that uses arcade as its power source will inevitably be affected by the condition of the Descendant's arcade. I agree with the results that your enhanced arcade increased the efficiency of your body prosthetic. But I wonder, should that be your only goal? Should you not strive to become a stronger Sharon, not to merely have stronger arcade? You are a Descendant with a full body prosthetic. You're a unique case. Compared to Descendants who build their arcade abilities by pushing their physical bodies, you have clear limits to your growth, unless we further develop your body prosthetic. I want to build you a high-performance body prosthetic that matches your development. I want you to aspire to greater heights of performance. But if you're satisfied with the results of today's mock battle, I won't hold forth on the matter any further. Your body prosthetic is the reason you can still be the commander of Colon, even though you've lost your limbs. The reason you have superior mobility in every battle. I hope you realize this.
Xanax isn't wrong. Even if my RK keeps improving, if my body prosthetic can't keep up, it'll be useless. I'm sure he has his own motives for upgrading me, but I am a machine. I don't know if I have the right to say no.
Number 0, I apologize for the urgency of this call. I have something to report. Can you spare a moment?
I was thinking of looking into repairs, but understood. I'll be right there.
One moment while I check back in with 17 here.
Yeah, no problem.
Please be as brief as possible.
I'll send you another one when you're ready.
It feels like something's troubling you, Number 0.
Excuse me?
I've worked with you for a long time. I can tell how you're feeling through changes in the tone of your voice and the look on your face. You look the same now as you did when you were handling the Room 0 incident.
What are you getting at?
In the aftermath of the Room 0 incident, you were dealing with confusion, shock, and sadness. You were tormented by problems you couldn't solve. But you told yourself you could not allow your emotions to get the better of you, and you remained Commander Number 0. Because if you faltered, all of Colon would falter. I realize that your recent interactions with Counselor Cosenics have unsettled you. However, you are the commander of Colon Number 0. I hope you don't pay attention to the whispers of outsiders. To me, you are not a machine, nor a Descendant. You are my superior officer and the commander of Colon. Your strength doesn't come from your body prosthetic or your arcade. Body prosthetics and arcade are only tools. Even before you had them, you rose to the rank of commander because of your outstanding abilities and judgment. That is who you are, Number 0. Please, do not hesitate any longer. If someone throws a rock to create ripples, you need to calm the water. I will act as your adjutant if it will help with this. I apologize if my behavior has crossed a line. I will gladly accept any punishment you deem necessary.
I'm not going to punish you. I should be thanking you. I'm a little shocked that you could tell I was shaken.
I'm sure you couldn't help it. It's extremely rare for a counselor to get directly involved. But there's no need for us to be affected by their actions. We have our duties to attend to. Now for the report. We have received intel on data hidden inside the Vulgis classified area in the sterile land. I believe we need to urgently investigate and gather more information. We await your orders.
All right. Time for some actual field work. We'll begin by gathering more information based on what we already know. We need to track down all of the important data and see if there is a connection to the Vulgis assassination unit. If there is a connection, it may help me get revenge.
We've previously confirmed that there are several data processing facilities in the Vulgis classified area in the sterile land. I'll check if there are any ambushes planned and if we're able to collect those documents.
Good. Report back to me immediately if anything occurs.
Alright. Also, and just his idling animation there. Pretty sure 17 just slit our throat. So, you know, watch it, dude. don't just wave those knives around like that. Those are dangerous. I still feel like we're just waiting for number 17 to become a playable character.
Honestly, yeah.
Because it seems, especially like in past character-specific missions like this, there's been one or two other characters who have been more involved in it, and that has sort of been an indication of who they're going to focus on in the next season. Like we had Sharon making a somewhat significant appearance for Freyna's mission, and then Sharon's the one to get the ultimate character. Obviously, they're not going to go straight into 17 getting an ultimate character, but could that be a sign that there'll be more 17 in the future? Maybe.
At your service. I'm glad you're here, Number 0. Thankfully, not all of the data processing facilities have been destroyed. We couldn't gather all the information during the previous operation because we had to track down the Ironheart. But I think we'll be able to do it now.
I'll investigate the area. There's some overlap with suspicious locations from the previous infiltration mission. I'll cover the new areas. Number 17, you search the remainder.
Affirmative. Let's reconvene after we have more information.
Tracking coordinates. Tracking system activated. Switching to infiltration mode. En route to the nearest data processing facility.
We're just doing this mission.
Yeah. Or just checking records. How did we get there?
Oh, huh?
There's stairs down from here.
What is it actually telling us to investigate?
No, you're not supposed to do a mission. You're supposed to go to the spot they have marked.
Oh, I just saw something lighting up and I assumed that was what we were supposed to do. It's like, oh, there's another person doing something here. They probably are, you know, doing this right now. No, that's just a random mission that apparently had nothing to do with it. Okay, fair enough.
No, there's that's a mission good for getting reactors. You don't actually finish the mission. You just...
Yeah, because so many enemies spawn in it.
Yeah. Well, they spawn right at the beginning, so you can just...
Where are you exactly? Where is that? Huh? Oh. I see. It's further away than I realized.
If you go to where you were, there's an entrance to go that way.
Oh.
But you might have got there a different way.
Saw these things, which looked promising. Come on, get close enough. Nope. That just give me a shortcut? It actually might have.
No. But you got a little bit closer to this here.
Yeah, this one. In here?
Yeah.
Okay. Record unlocked. I'm not sure I want to read both of these, to be honest with you.
I didn't bother reading them.
Yeah.
I might read them sometime, but...
Sure they are. Groundbreaking. Did I just go the right way or the wrong way? I'm pretty sure I just went further in
I
here.
fast traveled to the temporary safe zone.
That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, you haven't unlocked both of them yet.
Oh. Oops. Wait, what? There's more down here.
Yeah, there's one in the room, in the middle.
Oopsie daisy. Wait, is this one which I got? And then where's the other one? Yeah. Further up?
If you go up, go just before the pad that you went on, there's an entrance inside that building, and that's where you go.
Oh, is it? Is it? No, it doesn't go anywhere. Further?
No, go up the stairs where you were.
How we got in initially?
Yes.
Okay. Stairs where we got in initially. Do you still go down those, or is it a different path
No,
altogether?
It's honestly the path you should have gone in the first place.
Oh, okay.
But
probably over here. Oh yeah. Okay, I see it. Over here.
As I expected. Research data from the bipedal walking unit's mobility enhancement project. Huh. It's been divided and encrypted separately. What a pain in the ass. There are 5 coordinates where the data may be located. All inside the production area. I'll have to hurry if I want to find it.
I'm gonna cut you up.
Okay. 5 potential areas to look. They're all over here. Okay.
And one of them is up top. I don't know how to get there yet.
Right.
Ah, there we go.
Let's look around. Oh, that is... that is not a floor. Oh dear, and neither is this. Oh no, am I actually stuck? I'm actually stuck. Hold on. Everything is fine. Everything is totally fine. Where is the actual place where I'm supposed to be? Okay, you know what? Let's just fall down. Okay. Well, now that adventure is over with. Okay. to loop around this way, probably. Okay, now that one is annoying if you're not gonna let me grapple. Here. Guessing down this way. Oh, well, that's where I started. Wonderful. Where else? That's, oh my god. I want to get lower. Is there an entrance over here? There is. Okay. That. 3. 4. And where is the last one that I have?
Downstairs.
Down here? Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I see you.
Oh, I'm well past that. In fact, I'm
Number 0.
ready to go the next
I've
game.
uncovered an encrypted Vulgis troop production plan in the information I found. I'm decrypting it, but that will take time. Given how urgently we need it, should I ask Eckert to decrypt it?
No. Asking Eckert would require radio transmissions, which might reveal our location.
Oh, okay,
Send
you
it through
finished
to
all.
my
Yeah,
receive.
you need to talk to
I'll
17
decrypt it
again.
myself.
Okay.
Access code overclock. Code 0 activated. Initiating decryption. Production records 25%
I just fast travel to the.
Accessed user records 80% analyzed. Test records 64% analyzed.
Wait, number 0. That function is...
He's literally in the beginning area. So.
Yeah, I'm just walking over to it. Something about that function. What's up, Makov? How's it going? Happy New Year. Good to see you. How have you been?
Do you have something to tell me? Number 0. You said you would refrain from using overclock code 0. As efficient as that code is, it puts pressure on your cerebral functions. You've experienced memory lapses as a direct result of it, correct? The last time you used it, you lost the memory of one of your body prosthetic scans.
That's not a reason not to use it in a situation like this. We're on a mission. Have you forgotten that the mission comes first for Colon, no matter the circumstances?
I apologize, but I am concerned for you. As your adjutant, I think I should be.
I appreciate your concern, number 17, but again, we are on a mission. And as my adjutant, you should know better than anyone what this mission in particular means to me. I promise to not use the code going forward, which means I won't forget this conversation.
Understood.
The data we analyzed made it clear that they were working on a project that is similar to the production of Alzarok. But it says the completed unit was inexplicably lost during transport to the Agnan Desert. This part seems dubious. There are no updates to the report following that entry, so I'll need to go there and investigate. Whatever happened, we need to move faster than they do.
Okay, so Sharon has a super mode. Also, once again, 17 has stabbed me.
Cut your
Visiting
head right
some
off.
family back off. Nice, nice.
What are you doing here, Kasanax?
That is an unduly harsh reaction, Sharon. There is no need to be so hostile towards me. I know what you came here to find.
This guy is highly suspicious.
Teaming up with me is the surest way to achieve your revenge. But first, let me make this very clear. I have no intention of interfering with your mission. On the contrary, I wish to help. I believe you came here in search of a unit that the Vulgis lost in transit. It may have slipped your mind because our paths have crossed more frequently in recent times, but I am a counselor of the Council of Magisters. If I so wished, I could access all of HQ's communications records. Have you also forgotten that we designed the Sieve links for the Descendants? Well, anyway, your findings piqued my interest, and the location also happened to be the Agna Desert. The Agna Desert. How could I forget this place? The Agna Desert was one of the regions we Magisters chose when we fled from the Vulgis, and I was one of those who fled here. I memorized much of the terrain of this land back then, in order to carry out our plans unseen by enemy eyes. The hideouts we used are still there. However, you will not be able to find them, even with your spatial tracking device. That is why I have personally come to help you. It would not hurt for us to work together. What do you say?
I have more than a few doubts. But it's not a good idea to antagonize Sharon'S right now. The smart thing to do would be to find out why he wants to help me.
Why don't you give me the benefit of the doubt? If we continue to waste time like this, the Vulgis might get to their mislaid unit first. Don't you agree?
I'll go alone, with you guiding me.
You have exhausted your body prosthetic. Your neural circuits are close to being overloaded. I can numb your pain receptors for now, if you wish, but...
No, I don't want that. I need to keep my neural activation levels high, and the pain keeps my senses sharp. Besides, if you numb my sense of pain, I won't be able to imagine the pain I'm going to inflict on those who made me what I am.
So very determined. As you wish. I will transmit the coordinates to your Sieve channel. As you know, I am one of the Vulgis' key targets. This means I am not permitted to roam as freely as I would like. So I will be returning to Albion. You will find the information you seek at the coordinates.
Okay.
In the first spot where there's a code, there's also an ultra precision code breaker. So
Oh, okay.
I switched to Enzo to use it.
I'm guessing... Oh, okay. Yeah, these might kind of all be in the places of the creepy crypto dudes, because those tend to be fairly well hidden.
Yeah, I'll switch back to Sharon so I can get the other ones.
Okay. Wait. Huh? I got that one. Is there... Oop, not here anymore. Here. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are more. Yeah, that's in the special areas. Okay. What's gonna be the most efficient way to get to this one?
I don't even know where this one is.
There might be a creepy crypto dude spot here, which I think you access from this
found
side.
how to get there.
Likewise.
Oh, there's multiple ways to get in here?
Last one is down there. Or up there.
Really wish I was Bunny now.
Yep. I guess this makes me a little bit faster.
Right.
Oh, yep. It's in this cave system. I bet. Yep. It is nice to see some remote but cool locations like these caves have more of a reason for people to actually visit them.
Yeah. And they're a little far away from, the teleport spots to actually, be efficient. To farm.
Posted. Oh, that's a lot of records. Okay. I totally read all of those. Now what? Follow the instructions to investigate classified Vulgis research. What does that mean? Read the Prowler Project record in the journal.
The director of the Prowler Project was... Xanax.
From your coordinates, I assume you must have located the information. Once you've composed yourself, return to me. I will tell you everything. Why I led you there. Why I allowed you to unearth that information.
Yeah, I don't really know the significance of that because I didn't read the record. But yes, Makov. Tomorrow will be Andromeda Day. I assume this is some super secretive project that was technically helping the Vulgis.
I think the Prowler Project is the Vulgis that we did the test mission against, the one that destroyed Sharon'S body in the first place.
I think that's a good guess. One that might not need to be a guess if we were to have read said record, but that's a good guess. Good
I have no intention of getting in your way. Do not glare at me with such murderous intent. I said I would tell you everything.
So quit stalling and tell me, why is your name on the Prowler Project? You were the director? Why did you keep this from me all this time?
The Prowler Project was one that I ran while I was with the Vulgis. Through it, I was able to make great progress with research into body prosthetic technology. I eventually succeeded in constructing the Prowler. But the Prowler I created killed elite members of Colon, and left you, their commander, in a terrible state. If you were in my place, could you have revealed this awful truth? Driven by guilt and a need to atone, I built you a state-of-the-art prosthetic body, using the expertise I gained from developing the Prowler. Once your body was ready, I applied the arcade drive technology. Thankfully, it has kept you alive up to this point. This fact remains, even if you resent me for everything that you uncover. Do not be angry, Sharon. I never meant to deceive you.
How could you? Xanax, if you truly felt sorry, you should have helped me get my revenge sooner. You thought these prosthetic implants could atone for what you did to me and my men? Are you kidding me?
Of course not. Which is why I came to you for true redemption. Sharon, I will serve as bait to lure out the Prowler.
What?
As you know, the Magisters are high priority targets for the Vulgis, and I am at the very top of that elimination list. I am an authority on several body prosthetic technologies, including the Prowler Project. As long as I live, the Legion of Immortality runs the risk of being fully analyzed. As soon as I am seen on the battlefield, The Vulgis legions will send every assassin unit they have at their disposal, including the Prowler, to eliminate me.
So you're willing to die for me now?
I am sorry, but no. I do not intend to surrender that easily. I have been working on a code that can control the body prosthetics of the Legion of Immortality. I'm at the stage where I can complete the code, if I have some key data and the source technology. If this control code can be used to neutralize the Prowler sent to assassinate me, you will have your revenge. I will have atoned, and humanity will have the technology to control the Legion of Immortality. Everyone will get what they want.
I don't need some stupid code to take down that bastard. I need to get started with the operation right away.
Calm yourself, Sharon. Do you truly think the Prowler has not received a single upgrade since I left? Assuredly not. Now that Amon has integrated the Magister's technology, the Prowler will have become stronger, similar to you. If you rush out there without considering your options, you will only end up losing precious bait, namely me. If you truly wish to carry out your revenge, Sharon, help me. I have always offered you the most efficient course of action. Working with me is the surest way to have your vengeance.
I don't know if it's the most appropriate time to tell you, Sharon, but I've finished analyzing the data I received from number 17. It isn't something I want to discuss over the radio. Please come to the Research Institute.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I do need to chat with Anais and then maybe 17?
Now what do you want? The
Also,
data
you've become
that
much more
number
quiet.
17 requested to be analyzed, and the data that you accessed on the Prowler project
It's better now?
revealed a significant discrepancy in what we know of the performance of the Prowler. The Vulgis units in your battle simulations were based on the estimated specs of the Prowler that attacked you. But this data shows that the Prowler's power and mobility have improved substantially since that time.
Before we get into that, Anais, let me ask you something. Did you know about any of this? Or did you already know about all of it?
I'm merely a member of the artisan class. I have no knowledge of the actions of the Council or the Councilors. Aside from that, humans already had arcade drive technology when I joined, and research was already being done on body prosthetics. The technology was enabled by Arcade and, similarly, was recorded in internal files as being an ancestor technology. I had no idea.
I can't stomach the fact that my body was developed using the same technology as the bastard that made me like this.
The Arcade drive is nothing more than a tool. You are not the same as the Prowler. You are Sharon Julicia. You are human, a descendant, and the Colon Commander. Machines cannot develop, but humans can. Don't forget the days of pain you had to endure in order to grow.
But I can't beat the Prowler in my current state. I need to upgrade my body prosthetic to carry out my revenge. My body prosthetic is only a tool. I'm just upgrading a tool to make revenge possible.
Number 0. Casenex has sent a message regarding the Legion of Immortality's control device.
I'll be right there.
Do you have something to tell me? You're here. This is what Casenex has sent us. As you know, when the Magisters came over to the side of humanity, they tried to steal as much advanced material and technology as possible to take with them, but they were thwarted by the Vulgis who pursued them. So they created encrypted vaults and stored the materials and technology inside, then hid those vaults all over Ingress. As Casenex was one of those Magisters, he did the same. Casenex hid the core materials necessary for the development of the Legion of Immortality control device in an encrypted vault. He insisted that we retrieve them. The Zone Casenix chose to hide them in its Hagios. Given the vastness of Hagios, the vault is not going to be easy to find.
There's nothing easy about this operation. Don't worry. We'll find it.
It's a shame that these encrypted vaults can only be opened by a Descendant. I'm sorry that I can't be of more help.
Don't sweat it. Encrypted vaults are classified. They're designed to be detected only within a sieve.
Understood. Please contact me immediately if you need any help.
Let me know when you're ready.
Do we have to be Sharon? Or can we switch over?
I think we have to be Sharon, which sucks.
That's actually a legitimately difficult thing if we have to be Sharon.
Yeah. This will be the hardest mission.
Yeah. For an entirely different reason, but yes. Did it specifically say this zone in Hagios, or can it be any of them?
No, I don't know what the best zone would be the best zone.
Yeah, it just says this overall battlefield.
Oh, I should pick up some more of those because I need more of those.
Yeah, that's this is definitely my least favorite area. So I definitely do not have as many of the consumables for it. I wouldn't blame you if it were a similar story on your end.
In here, White Knight Gulch is just...
Those are your two least favorite?
Like, White Knight Gulch is visually interesting and all that stuff, and very nice, unlike this one, but it's just a pain to go around.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've probably just gotten used to White Knight Gulch, because with all the blue brains missions there,
Yeah.
had a lot.
So happy you don't have to farm for those anymore. Oh, you
There's
found
one over here.
Oops.
Yep.
Oops.
Down here somewhere. Oop, okay, not all the way down.
Yeah, well before you.
Oh. Oh well. Never mind.
It actually took a long time to move.
Oh, also my game crashed.
Oh.
My game really wanted me to be in that area. Oh, interesting. Registered me as being in the zone that you were in the process of teleporting to, rather than the zone I was in initially. I am getting a whole lot of nothing, though.
Okay.
There's one spawn over here that might have one. Yep, okay. I did find one.
Oh, which zone are you in? Dune Base?
I am in Dune Base, yeah. Where exactly is this?
Let's see if I enter the same zone as you are in now.
It's back this way.
No. Oh.
We might need to individually activate one. I'm not sure
That's
if
true.
being in a party is actually going to help us here. So where is this guy? There you are. Oh, he is. Does it need to be an ultra precision one?
No.
Okay, because that's going to make it a lot harder. Encrypted vault. That can be any of them, right? Because I'm looking at an ultra precision, and this is going to be a nightmare to try to do this without Enzo.
Jeez, just the blue one was very hard. I think.
Not all that keen on doing that one right now.
No, I don't think it's possible.
Might have done it once before, long, long ago, before I had Enzo, but...
Okay, I'll meet you in Albion because I just completed one.
Okay. Yeah, let
Actually,
me...
I might search for some alloys.
Yeah, let me see if I can find some in a different area. And I'll head back to Albion.
Yeah.
Because that means you're a step ahead of me here. Oh, there is one here somewhere.
Let's hope it's not purple.
Yeah. Usually those are rarer. Okay, it's just a normal one. Thank goodness.
Okay. Okay, I'll invite you to my party, and then you don't have to transport yourself to Albion. You'll be transported to Albion.
Oh, that one's plenty easy. Okay.
Away. I will be so glad to have them back. I will be eagerly awaiting your return in Albion.
Okay, this auto teleports me to Albion, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was... I mean, it's been a long time since I last opened one of those while playing as anyone other than Enzo, but that was easier than I expected it to be, even for a normal rarity one.
Very difficult.
Okay. Maybe it's just the... how quickly it scales up with the higher difficulty versions.
Good to meet you. I'm Descendant. Finally! Thank you for recovering these, Sharon. Now I can design the Legion of Immortality control code. All that's left to obtain is the Vulgis network source technology in order to disseminate the code. However, this will be a completely different level of difficulty compared with locating the encrypted vault. This technology is one of the most heavily guarded and classified pieces of information that the Vulgis have. The most likely place for this technology to be stored currently is the Fortress, the headquarters of the Vulgis. If an opening presents itself for us to infiltrate the Fortress, we can use it to acquire the source technology. It will not be easy, clearly, but for you to have your revenge on the Prowler, we need that technology.
Don't worry, we'll get it, one way or another. But you'd better be sure about this, Sharon'S. I've staked everything on getting revenge. There's no turning back from this now.
Ha! I have no intention of turning back either, Sharon. We will see this through to the end.
Okay, you ready to go?
I suppose so. I just talked to Sharon'S and then it was telling me to talk to him again. I was like, what? Excuse me?
So you can't hear the stream?
Can't hear what?
What, the stream?
I turned off the volume for my stream.
No, from
yeah.
mine.
No.
Okay.
I have no intention of getting in your way. Humans destroyed an ironheart.
How's this news to you?
My eyes.
We did this a while ago.
I really cannot believe it.
Also, what happens if you do this before you finish the campaign?
How could they manage this? Do they know what they have done? The fate of the Magisters.
HQ and the Descendants did what they had to do. What was best. Alpha made the decision to protect Albion and Ingress. I know that the Magisters have different opinions when it comes to the Ironhearts. But don't we have something more important to do right now, Cassanax? Now would be a good time to recover the source technology from inside the fortress. It's time for you to play your part.
Yes, you are right. As a Magister, I must play my part for the future of my species. I will tell you where the technology is likely to be stored. Search there and bring me what we need.
The location seems to be underground.
Judging by the look of the base, they were likely trying to smuggle the classified data out of the fortress to safety. If this is the case, you should check the underground air raid shelter. It may be more dangerous than the areas above ground.
Here? Yeah.
I was not wrong. They were in a hurry and did not manage to split the technical data as much as they wanted. It is likely that they intended to transport the other half of the data through the underground evacuation tunnel. I have traced the location where the data you acquired was stored. It appears to be not far from the heart of the fortress. The data that they sent the furthest away was what you have just acquired, so the remainder should be somewhere near the heart. Investigate the evacuation and data storage facilities around the heart of the fortress. Once we locate the other half of the
So
data,
how do we get there?
I admittedly was just following you at first.
you and I both achieve our goals.
Oh, what? There's 3 places. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe the place we were, like, does it have tunnels?
Think you can go through tunnels over here? This might lead to a couple of them. Possibly.
Well, I'm following you now, so.
Okay, well. Hopefully this leads somewhere. Oh, I found one. Okay. There's at least one over here. Might have gone past one of them. Let's see. There's
Don't think so.
supposedly another one that's pretty close by. Is that one there? Did you grab that one?
Yeah.
Question is, where's this other one that's pretty close? Oh, right here. Okay.
Entering stealth state.
There's missing one.
So where is this one? I assume it's the one that... Oh, wait, what? Oh. It's not the one where... Yeah. Huh? Okay. It wasn't the one that was seemingly right next to the first one. Is it right over there, though?
No, it's farther away.
This is the one we got. It seems like these two are right next to each other. If you look on the map, at least. This one might be outside of the base, though? Maybe?
It looks like it's just on the other side of this door. You can't go through that door.
Let's see if there's a... Oh, what about... No, that's a dead end.
Initiating stealth operation.
I'm gonna check the outside. No, that's an invisible wall. Okay. Yeah, it's not promising. Oh, also, that would be too far this way anyway. Yeah, no, this is just all invisible walls. Okay. I think it is in there somewhere. Where exactly? That's dead end. Here. Want it on the, like there's one of those devices you can activate somewhere over there. I can see it through the wall, but I don't know how you actually access it. But it seems like that would be the same general spot. Oh.
Oh, I found the teleporting thing.
Oh, this is... Isn't this where you access
a dead
the...
end.
Yeah, that's the final mission of the game. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, but that's the teleporter. Okay, you're right, you're right. I do remember there being one right next to the final dungeon.
I think I might have found it.
Okay. Through there?
Yeah.
Ooh, this does look promising. Yeah, there's the tippity-tap device. Yeah, this has to be it. There you go. Well done.
Xanax, I have the remaining technical data. I'll join you at your location.
Excellent news. I'll be waiting for you at the Aurora Forest Forward base.
Ready?
Sure.
Entering stealth state.
Aurora Forest Forward base.
I assume, based on how we're teleporting, that you did find it.
Oh yeah, it just sounded like a tongue twister to me, but I have dyslexia as well, so. It's a little weird listening to your stream.
Good to meet you. I'm Xanax, a Magister of... Alright. Add the remaining data here. Perfect. I can now complete the Legion of Immortality control code. But Sharon, there is something I must ask you. Are you truly ready for this? As you said, there is no turning back. No one can stop the motion of the cogs once they start to turn.
I've been waiting for this moment. I'm ready.
Very well. Then I will see you back in Albion. I need time to integrate the technology you have secured, and to prepare for the final act.
Okay, not sure why we had to meet this guy here if we were gonna ultimately head back to Albion anyway.
Yeah, that was a little...
That seems really silly.
Very.
I assume, yeah, okay, he's in the usual spot.
I have no intention of getting... I have finally completed the Legion of Immortality control code. This will protect me when I act as bait to lure out the Prowler.
It's not what he originally
As
said.
it will be unable to resist, you will destroy it. How long have I had to wait for this? But now the rewards are within reach. I will make this all worth it, Sharon.
Everything's going according to plan? You know I've been waiting for this moment. I've prepared an escape route for you after you do your bit as bait. If something goes wrong, you'll also be in danger.
Do you think I do not know that I could die if this plan fails? My life depends on you also playing your part. Listen carefully. To be effective, the Legion of Immortality control code must be uploaded at a terminal linked to the Vulgis network. The best place to install the code is the Unknown Laboratory, located in the Sterile Land. It is the central hub of the Vulgis network, which means we can disseminate the control code throughout the network. But this also means the Prowler will easily register my signal. You'll need to infiltrate the location quickly and upload the control code before the Prowler takes me out of play.
Are you sure the Prowler will show up? There are just too many variables, even if you are their priority target.
Trust me, Sharon. The Prowler will be there. I guarantee it. Just focus on the infiltration. Even without the Prowler, the Unknown Laboratory is heavily guarded. It will not be an easy fight. Let me know when you are ready.
The time has finally come for you to take revenge. I will remain on standby near the Sterile Land just in case. Good luck, Number 0.
Thank you, Number 17. I'll return with news of my success. Over.
A little strange that the Sterile Land is apparently the hub of all their stuff.
Well, I think it's just the hub for the Legion of Immortality.
Oh, okay. Why do I need to talk to him again? Also,
no, he transferred. This is the dungeon.
And he's the one who gets you there. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, freedom to speculate. Because he's totally the Prowler.
Oh, you think he's the Prowler?
Oh, yeah. That's why he's like, oh, don't worry about it. The Prowler's gonna show. Trust me. And all the stuff that we just did was to make him more powerful as the Prowler. Those were the upgrades that he was saying, oh, the Prowler will surely have ways in which he's become stronger. Yeah, that's because we just gave him a bunch of ways to become stronger.
I can still see that, yeah.
That's my theory. We'll see if it proves to be true. All right, I'll jump in now.
The surest way to achieve your revenge.
That's annoying.
Number 0, please be careful. We have identified self-destruct units that exceed the standard power output that we calculated inside the lab. Use active camouflage to conceal yourself and avoid engagement. Even using our most conservative estimates, the units are too powerful to withstand, unless you have a blast-proof suit like SMO.
Oh.
Looks like they've changed their anti-infiltration tactics. Thanks for the info, Number 17.
Sharon, do you really believe we can make it to the network hub?
Of course we can. I've infiltrated this place many times. Don't worry about me, worry about yourself. If our target shows up before the control code is uploaded, you know what happens next, right?
We really are approaching the end. I am counting on you, Sharon.
Number 0. I picked up a brief response of a unit with Kuiper material.
You're completely right.
There is a high probability.
That's my theory. I haven't confirmed it yet, but
I haven't
it
technically
really
confirmed it
sounds
either,
like
but
it from everything they've been saying thus far.
Something's not right. The Prowler responded too quickly, didn't it? It can't just be targeting the Magister.
I guess Xanax must be a very valuable target to them. He's excellent bait.
Huh. I suppose we will find out soon enough.
Xanax will be arriving at the Vulgis network hub shortly. I need to know what to do after the control code is uploaded.
As soon as the code has finished uploading, all Legion of Immortality units in this facility will be under my control. However, high-ranking Prowler-type units have built-in protections against technological warfare. It will take some time for the code to activate. The Prowler will probably attempt to escape in the meantime.
And that's my window to take it down. Got it.
It is interesting the way that they mixed up this mission. Not sure that I like it, per se. But it is different.
I'm honestly happy I built out my character. It's a lot more fun with a fully built out character.
Yeah, I don't know what level this zone is. But I am curious how one would fare if
That's laughable.
you did not build out your Sharon in anticipation of this.
Oh.
All right, moment of truth, perhaps.
My body won't move.
It's a trap, perhaps.
Very much in your stupid occupied progress thing.
Oh,
Legion of Immortality control code is being activated. It is time to retrieve you, Sharon.
Yep.
Xanax.
I told you, didn't I? You and the Prowler share the same technological lineage. This means you must also respond to the control code.
Why? Why me?
The ultimate goal of the Prowler project was to turn arcade users into cyborgs. My predecessors left no safeguards in place when they awakened the inheritance of the Descendants in humanity. As if they had forgotten how they were treated after giving Corel and the Vulgis ultimate power. I did not want history to repeat itself for my species. We needed to have soldiers under control. Powerful puppets which would follow our orders, gather key information, and take over leadership in times of emergency. And you were the perfect test subject, Sharon Julicia. After the time spent having in mind the perfect Prowler, attacked Descendant candidates, and then implanting the arcade drive into their bodies, I was able to create you at last.
Target eliminated.
Xanax. You bastard.
In a few moments, you will become a puppet that responds to my commands. Stay where you are and be patient, my Sharon.
Oh, damn you, Xanax. I'll kill you if it's the last thing I do.
I will miss our chats.
I just leveled up. Perfect. I was completely out of mana.
Oh, nice. A lot of snipers here.
I'm gonna cut you up.
also might have something to do with how they are basically the only enemies that I'm not going after right now.
He said the Prowler type units have built-in protections against technological warfare. If I stop the activation of the control code now, I might still have a chance. I need to find the nearest Vulgis terminal.
That's laughable.
At least that trap is familiar. And so is... although this one is annoying.
Her technological warfare protection should have lapsed by now.
Initiating stealth.
How is she still moving? Is it her arcade? Well, no matter. With the control code, I will be able to manipulate future descendants as soon as they receive body prosthetic implants. Prowler, this is your final order. Capture Sharon. Be as forceful with her as you like. In fact, just as you were the day you removed her limbs.
Exhilarating, isn't it?
Oh, it's normal.
Approach boss arena.
How does it feel to face your old enemy, Sharon? Just as before, I still
Can't tell
have
with mobs,
you in the palm
but
of my hand.
with the final boss, it's
Prowler,
extremely easy to
subdue
tell
Sharon by
the
the
difficulty
time I
rolling.
arrive.
Oh, okay.
She will soon become the real you. So do not kill her.
Don't kill her. There you are. Hello. Oh. Yeah.
It ends here. Take this. Initiating stealth operation.
Oh no, I am still stealth. Where are you?
Entering stealth state.
Ah, forget this. Break out. Break out the thunder gauge. It's faster. And then slice you in half.
You have no mana in combat?
I guess not.
The control code has already been activated. Victory is mine.
What's now? Oh.
Is the code already?
Oh no, nosebleeds. The worst.
Not here, no.
One weakness.
Snap out of it. Not until the pain did this to me. Pain.
It seems the control code has finally been activated. Yes, it has been a long time indeed. Get up, Sharon. Or should I call you Prowler now? Do you know how much time and effort it took to create you? No one will ever know. And that is most important, because going forward, you will be taking orders from someone that no one else will ever know about. Alpha has gone too far. Humanity needs to be controlled. Prowler. Eliminate Alpha and his staff, and take over HQ. We are going to be busy, you and I. We'll lead humanity. And take control of the Ironhearts. Yes, with the next Ironheart. What? Huh? You... What have you done?
Pain. If I focus on its prickly, throbbing ache, it reminds me that I'm not a powerful killing machine, but only a weak human being.
Damnation!
But that still has its advantages. Humans cannot be controlled by some code.
Damn it! My technology was fail-proof! My technology!
Impressive catch.
You haven't seen nothing yet. Holy shit.
Whoa. What the heck? Oh, that's because Sharon is invisible, right? He's not voluntarily doing that to himself.
Yes.
Wow. That was pretty gruesome.
Yeah. It's pretty badass.
That was like... They amped that one up to 14.
Sharon, I can imagine that you're not likely happy to see me right now, but could you allow me a moment?
Sure. I have a lot of questions for you too, Anais. I'll be right there.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope. I have been informed of what happened, in full. I'm truly sorry about how everything turned out. I want you to know that this wasn't the collective will or the intention of every Magister, including myself. Casenix acted alone in this matter. On behalf of the Magisters, I apologize. We never planned to use you in this way.
An apology isn't necessary, because I was able to learn the truth. And thanks to you, I remembered something I'd long forgotten. The reason I could withstand the Legion of Immortality control code, even though I was built with the same technology as the Prowler, wasn't because of my body prosthetic, or my RK. It was because of my human resolve. I realized that in every moment and every situation, it isn't my mechanical body that enables me to overcome a crisis. It is my own humanity and my will. That being said, it doesn't make the betrayal by the Magisters, no, by Xanax, any less painful. If you and the rest of the Magisters are truly sorry, if you genuinely mean it, then you can proceed with the ultimate project for me, Anais. I have 2 conditions. 1, it must be a body prosthetic that doesn't need to be maintained by the Magisters. I need a body that I can look after myself, just as a human takes care of their own body. 2, I must be able to feel pain. Complete the ultimate Descendant project under those 2 conditions, and I'll accept your apology as being sincere.
Pain? I thought you asked me to block your ability to feel pain once your revenge was complete.
I did, back then. But I've changed my mind. Pain reminds me that I am human. I want to keep that feeling.
Huh. Yes, I see what you mean. It won't be easy, but it will be done. That's a promise.
Good. I look forward to hearing more.
It's all over. I thought I'd feel a sense of release when I reached the end of my revenge journey, but I don't feel that at all. I feel the opposite. I don't have a goal to work toward anymore. I worked toward getting stronger so I could carry out my revenge. I endured it all solely for revenge. But I need to remember that this is only natural too. People lose their way all the time. You forget what life means and you have to work hard to find it again. It's painful, but it's proof that you're alive. Sadness, pain, and suffering, they're all part of life. This is just the end of the story of Sharon Julicia, who lived for revenge. Now I can start writing the story of Sharon Julicia, who lived in search of another purpose. I'll gladly face whatever ordeals come my way. My story will never end.
Revenge complete.
That was probably the most badass cutscene so far, though.
I mean, I was a little alarmed by just how significantly they made that more gory. But I will say, I think outside of my primary critique of that mission would just be that, you know, revenge and not really going any more in depth than that was kind of a shallow, one-dimensional motivation for Sharon. On the other hand, outside of that, might have been the best writing that they've had for any of the missions thus far.
Yeah.
That's not saying a lot, but
no.
I think there were some aspects of that were intriguing, far beyond what they've done for any prior quest dialogue or just overall narrative writing.
Yeah, if I want good written characters, I'll play Horizon.
Right. It's not usually something you would be coming to the First Descendant for, but I mean, it would be an improvement if that is just the start of a trend.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So what did you want to do now?
Revenge complete. Oh. Did you see the new customization option for Sharon as well after finishing the mission?
No.
Well, check it out and let me know what you think.
That is staying on.
They're going all in on this idea. You know, I think I'm gonna pass on that one, but okay.
No, I really like that. I think that fit Sharon.
Sharon definitely did seem like a colder character than many of the others, so I think that's fitting in that way. Did they have to go quite that far? Okay, maybe not. But it was good. It was good. It felt like it was certainly significantly longer than the ultimate Freyna, or I guess just Freyna in general, mission. The bunny one, it might have been kind of similar in length to that, but I don't think the Freyna mission had any of the scavenger hunt related stuff. Bunny certainly did, but there was a lot of that for Sharon.
That kind of makes sense. Bunny, she runs around gathering stuff. Freyna, she doesn't. Sharon is an information gatherer.
Yeah, I liked as I said, the ways that they altered the dungeon. Would I want to be farming dungeons like that, where you have to sneak past a whole bunch of exploding enemies and have more lasers to dodge? No. But to do it once on a character who's supposed to be all about infiltration and intelligence gathering, it made sense. It was a nice little touch as well. And okay, I wasn't 100% correct on my prediction, but I got the basic idea right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think never really thought he was going to be Prowler, but I did, like halfway through the mission, I was like, yeah, he's definitely the bad guy here.
Okay. Well, that was the primary thing that I was looking to do today. Let's see. Is that a complete Sharon's quest? Number 0.
We can clean up your quests.
Yeah. Oh, and collect void vessel, right? Oh, that was probably from a while ago, doing other things. Yeah.
The only daily I haven't done is the void vessel.
I have not done void vessel either. Technically, I haven't done the Colossus fights either, but that's comparatively a little bit quicker, especially if you just jump in for a couple of basic ones.
Yeah. We could always farm a little bit of the harder boss too.
Yeah, could potentially give that. As I said, I honestly don't think I've done it since we did it together several weeks ago.
Yeah. I'm hoping that they'll buff how many coupons you get. It is kind of ridiculous how few coupons you get for. But you know, you can
From
get
that
it done
boss.
in like, yeah, you can get the mission done in like a minute. But you do need like 300 tickets to get stuff.
Oh, okay.
I
I honestly just looked at the armor, thought it looked hideous, and thought, I have no interest in ever trying to acquire this, and did not look at any of the details beyond that.
Well, I'm interested in the plushie. So I think I'm going to farm for 300 coupons just for that.
Is it?
What are you looking for?
Does it not show up? Or does Sharon not have one of them? Is it only... I'm looking for the character skin.
Yeah, I don't think it shows up in this. Well, you can't buy it from the shop, so I don't think they show it there.
Okay, yeah, I was just trying to take another look at it. To further see if I was justified in avoiding it, or if it was worth putting in the effort.
Some people, I don't think it looks as bad on the Descendant as it does like in the picture and stuff like that.
I have also seen some people recolor it, which I think can make it a little better.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't actually suggest farming it up. I think the next one is going to be much better, which is why I'm really farming for the coupons. Mind, as I said, the amount of coupons you need is kind of ridiculous.
All right, but do we want to go for a void vessel?
Sure.
Oh, are we? We are not in the same Albion anymore, are we?
We are not. I'll send you an invite. Oh.
I was curious who was going to get that out first.
I think we got it out like the exact same time.
It sounded like it, yeah. Alright, let me know when you are ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. I assume we want just the two of us?
Yep.
Okay.
It's so much easier with fewer people.
Who did you take for this one?
Viesa.
Okay.
I just have the right weapon and stuff on her.
Are you using the one that is specifically good for the Void Vessel stuff?
Yeah, it's the final masterpiece.
Oh!
Which is one of the weapons that's going to get a extra element on it.
Oh, it's not all of them? It's only some of them?
No, only some of them.
Huh.
And like, it's going to be like a different element and stuff. Like, final masterpiece is one of the chill ones.
So are they doing that specifically for weapons that they think are underpowered?
Not particularly, I don't think.
Yeah,
Like,
because you said piercing light is getting buffed, and that does not feel like that is in need of getting any stronger. I mean, I'll take it, selfishly, but... Seems a little odd to me.
It's a little... Something else that's really weird is that the weapon I use on Haley is getting a buff as well, but it's going to be toxic damage. So like, how will it mix with Haley's stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's not as if weapons are necessarily supposed to be tied to a specific character, so I kind of get it from that standpoint.
Except piercing light.
Except piercing light is very clearly a Haley weapon. Yeah.
Also, it's curious how, like, what's the interaction with the new upgrade system for weapons?
Do we know anything about how or what the reward is for doing those upgrades? It's just increase the damage, plain and simple?
There's, like, it's basically another way of doing the bonuses, like the firearm attack, or it could be critical hit strike, critical...
Oh, like one of the stat rolls?
Yeah.
Like an additional roll?
Except it can be like the same as your current.
It has to be a new kind that you don't already have on it?
No, it doesn't have to be.
Oh.
It can be the same as your current.
Oh.
I haven't come across a lot of those yet. Oh, and the new Descendant will be farmed from these guys.
From this type of mission?
Yeah. Healing's gonna be hard. Sorry, healing's gonna be normal, and then this is gonna be hard. Or what's
okay. Yeah, I was wondering how they were gonna treat that, because it seemed like They were both tied to this mission, but then how do you change a system that already seems pretty well established to have just two potential rewards between Fellow and Keelan? But that's... I appreciate that they chose to make the new character be the one for hard mode.
Yeah. And honestly, she seems much more powerful than Keelan. I'm teleporting all over the place.
Yeah, I find these missions are by far the worst for that. Whenever there's a platform that moves, I find the game gets really confused about where my character is actually standing.
Except there's no moving platform.
Even well after that sometimes.
I'll open the way.
Let's see us.
I guess there is reason to open the, what's it called? Not genetic.
Special? Experimental?
No. Experimental. At least I hope it, uses the same material.
Well, the experimental was what, for originally unlocking the Fellow?
No, for Keelan, I think.
It was for Keelan? I thought Keelan was
right.
the,
You're right.
I thought Keelan was the, broken ones, yeah.
Yeah. Which I still open just in the hope that,
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Oh, isn't that nice that you can hear the...
So, I mean, eventually, you would think experimental would still be helpful, but only until a new Fellow becomes available. And that,
Yeah.
I don't think there's been any talk of.
No, there hasn't.
At least, not yet. So, I mean, you could do it and just get a little bit ahead of schedule there.
No.
But
I don't think it's worth that.
I mean, I'm basically just opening special and genetic, which is for upgrading the level of the Fellows, which, to be fair, is also not relevant if you've already maxed out your existing Fellow.
I haven't maxed out mine yet, so... I've got plenty of the materials to upgrade it, just not the actual, you know, thing to level up.
Sure, I know what you mean.
The bottom right thing is the thing I don't have. Like the special boxes I have plenty of. It's
Oh,
the
really?
genetics I don't. Yeah.
Huh.
Still opening it, but I go entire runs without getting any genetic boxes, and then I'll go run with like 3 genetic boxes and no materials to actually, upgrade it.
Oh, come on.
I guess I don't think this door closes, right?
No, it doesn't close, but it would teleport me if I were too far behind.
Yeah. Well, you just didn't have to be like right there.
No.
I really need, I think I only need 1 more callus in this weapon.
Tackle me, dude.
Teleport away from my...
I walked straight into that.
An enemy container has been revealed. Verify the data.
Huh. I just got a toxic singler with purple singler and purple cooldown.
Do you think those are the 2 best stats for Keelan?
Keelan? Yeah.
Ready to head back?
I was just going through, trying to... I have so much loot in my inventory I really need to. I left the party.
You aren't supposed to leave.
Right! I'm not the party lead. I'm so used to being the party lead.
Huh. That's funny. What's this? I have a party request. You should have declined it and then sent you an invite instead.
How many keys do I have?
Now, with the daily giving you a bunch, I found that I've been net positive, generally
Yes.
speaking.
Got 22.
Okay, I technically have not yet done the 2 colossi fights yet. If you're up for doing at least a little bit of that.
Do you want to try with just 2 Haleys again?
Was that the... I thought we did Haley plus Eugen was actually the...
We did it like in the 4-man.
I thought we...
But...
Oh, was it not possible to do it with 2 yet? I thought we did it with 2, and I
very
was
much
Haley, you were
We
Eugen.
tried it with 2. We tried it with 2. We didn't do it last time. However, this time I do have 100% upgraded reactor. I don't know if you do too. And I do find it is like, if I wouldn't try to farm it publicly.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely just do Haley, solo it, you know, die once, do it over again, do your shooting over again. You know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I defer to you, because as I said, I really have not been doing this. So I think you have more experience with it than I do.
If it's not easy to do with just the two of us, I would suggest just doing a different boss, just get the dailies over with.
Yeah.
And I don't succeed every time.
Okay.
Cause like sometimes you just don't get the crits.
Mm-hmm. Okay, see if I remember anything at all about this fight.
I'd activate your 3
See,
now.
come down quickly.
Yeah.
Usually for other bosses, it's right before that cloud pops up. Too early? I can't see.
Yeah, no.
Does this guy have a white mechanic at all?
No, he doesn't.
Oh. Well, that's his white mechanic. It would help if I hit him. Oh. Oops. Might be able to get him. There you go. Nice. Thank you. Running, running over to me in slow-mo.
Did you see what your dog was doing?
No, I did not.
Your dog was doing a handstand.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Oh, does this have no device? I honestly don't even remember. Oh, okay. Also, wait, that does remind me of a different thing that I'm not sure if I can do when we're in this boss arena, but...
Okay, I'll put it on Discord later tonight.
Did you get a screenshot of it?
I actually have a video. He was like walking on his handstand.
That's terrifying.
So, yeah, we should be able to do it, Ken. Yeah, the biggest problem with this guy is just the type he is. It's so hard to hit weak points.
That, and I just couldn't see.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why I like Perforator. Hit weak point once and then you just fire.
Oh, okay.
But there are times when I miss the weak point and like I can't see it. It's just. Oh, I forgot to activate the 3.
Ow. Oh, I almost lived. No! I saw you almost get it off. Let's not stand right now. Well, do you want to stay right next to each other? I honestly don't know. Oh! And the tiniest sliver of health.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this time.
Yeah. I did not. Well, I didn't do a very good job either occasion, to be fair. Are you on full Slayer set, or are you going higher health?
Full Slayer.
Full Slayer? Okay.
I have 2 health mods on. My regular build has recharge speed, but screw recharge, I'm going to die anyways. Just get health mods on. Just get some health mods so I can survive one round of rockets.
That's not a bad idea.
Aiming at target.
Try to grab onto that?
No, just blast him.
It's grabbable and he's dead. It's so tempting. Oh, right, he repairs those parts, doesn't he? That's a thing.
Yeah, he does. I'm just going to banish him.
Uh-oh.
What?
What?
I think it's because I abandoned and then you died, so it counted me dying twice.
Oh. Wow. That stinks.
Yeah. Do you want to do this again, or it is easier to do it solo?
Yeah, I mean, we could do a different one if you want.
Okay.
We could do the much improved Molten Fortress fight.
Oh, and just blast through it?
He is so much easier now.
He just falls over.
I have done it actually a couple of times as a solo just because I was trying to do a public lobby, but the game glitched out and couldn't find anyone, so I ended up solo, and yeah, it's pretty easy with one Haley.
Obstructor and Frostwalker also will be soloable now.
Which one's Frostwalker and Obstructor? Oh, I think I have similar situation with Obstructor. I think I've... Oh, wait, but you're not allowed to...
No, it doesn't do solo now.
Yeah.
It will do solo.
Wait, why have I gotten a glitched out Obstructor where it's been only me? Because you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just that I had 3 people who functionally did nothing. Which one is this?
This is a Molten Fortress.
Okay.
I feel Frostwalker with a Lepic will be... This guy has
side as well?
biggest weak points ever.
This is my side. I always take this side. Okay, yep, no, that works.
I had like 5 shots left.
I might have as well.
This actually might be the best way to farm for Lepic reactors. It's so... No, because you have to, load in and stuff, but... So we got 2 kills, 2 boss kills.
Indeed.
Oh. I only have reactor stuff for this boss.
Reactor stuff?
Oh, you left.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I meant like the energy activator, not reactor.
Oh,
energy
okay.
activators.
Oh, wait, that reminds me. Hold on. Where is it? It's under here, right? Here. Hold on. Place that with this. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Don't think I've seen that one either. And we can replace that. Oh, you can get replaced by that. And then, oh, this is the last one, I think.
Yeah, my fellow is still only level 26, so I don't have all the...
Well, that's close. You're getting there.
I'm not like going hard into it and stuff, just doing one a day or whatever.
Where is Reggie? Where'd he go? Oh, he's there. Okay.
Oh! I did get the stunning beauty parts.
Yeah, we did it the other day.
Yeah, but like I didn't think I did enough of them.
I think we did all of them. I think you only need 5.
Yeah. Oh, I should do gluttony. I've got like one more piece until done gluttony. And just to successfully destroy... Oh, there is a remove one too. Is there a remove? There is a successfully destroy stunning beauty parts 50.
Yeah, I don't... You get a name for it, not a color, right?
Yeah.
I definitely have not gone through that yet.
There's a Gravewalker.
Yeah, that one I... Wait. Is that the first one? No, Deathstalker is.
Oh. There's a Deathstalker too.
Oh no, Gravewalker's the first one. Deathstalker's not the first one.
Deathstalker's the last one.
Yeah, because that one I've made basically no progress on because the weak points are absolutely minuscule and impossible to latch onto.
Probably not even going to try. There's
I have
which
basically made no attempt to do that one.
I might do that like solo once I can upgrade my weapons and then just take the because it has a lot of parts. So. And they do say that actually no, we can do it solo now actually. But I'm not really concerned about that. I haven't been putting a whole bunch of colors on lately. I should though. I have a bunch.
Recent discovery that I made, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but if you activate a color for a character, you do not need to use that same color multiple times for different slots, which is not obvious.
No.
So like right now, for example, I can put 3 of the real matte blacks on Freyna, and it only costs 1 of the real matte blacks.
Okay.
Which, had I known that from the onset, I probably would have used some of my paint colors differently, so just a heads up, that might be useful information for you to work with.
So what did you want to do now?
I suppose, let me just double check. I do still have those last couple of missions for the Executor and Greg's Reverse Fate, which, just for the sake of wrapping those up, might...
Getting them out?
Yeah.
Of the...
Get them out of the quest list.
Okay. Where are they? I don't actually know where.
One of them is in the Agna Death...
My party invitation? You did not.
What? It won't let... Hold on. There we go. It wouldn't let me send you an invite. Well, you had an outstanding invite. It did previously, because we did it perfectly synchronized. But, okay. The more you know. But to answer your question, one of them is in Hagios, blah. And the other one is in Agna Desert.
I would just look for the shortest one.
Well, it's a specific mission.
Oh.
You do have to do a specific mission for them.
Okay.
And the problem with Hagios, one of the reasons why I dislike it so much, is because there's no such thing as a short mission in this area.
That's true. But I am Bunny, so that'll help.
Between movement speed with Bunny and damage speed, otherwise known as DPS, with Freyna, we should be pretty good.
Bunny has quite a bit of that too.
We are supposed to do this one right here. Oh, what? Oh.
I started
Thanks,
it,
game.
Apparently.
Oh, that's the place. I knew that.
Feel the pain.
You went the long way.
I definitely did. I was not supposed to go here.
Melt away.
There's more?
This is what I mean.
I don't
This
remember
is
doing
not a
this.
good zone. Has no redeeming qualities.
I really don't remember this mission at all.
I'm pretty sure I've never gone back to redo a mission in this zone unless it is strictly required.
Well, you do get, what's it called?
You get a mastery rank for redoing a mission for the first time in hard mode, right?
Yeah.
Which I definitely have not made a point of doing for every mission. Atios is probably the place where I have the most that I've yet to complete. Where is it? Oh, that's where it's taking us. Stop teleporting. There we go. Alright. Well,
Can we go back to Albion for a little bit? I have a bunch of weapons that I haven't combined yet for some reason.
oh, wait, haven't combined? You mean like haven't crafted?
Like, I've crafted a bunch of different copies, but I haven't combined them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So
Like
that's
you
why
haven't
my,
enhanced the unique ability yet.
yeah. That's why my inventory's so full.
Uh,
I should probably check my storage box to see if I have any.
oh, have I enhanced a reactor yet today? Probably not. Nope, that's the wrong one. This would be good if it were useful for the specific build that I used for Viessa, but it isn't. Might upgrade it nonetheless. Oh, napkins.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
We'll be fine. Could go back to farm more stuff for Catalyst, but I think we'll be okay. I think we might be
I've
okay.
stopped farming for Catalyst myself. Okay, so you ready to go do the one last mission?
Yes. This one is Agna Desert. no recollection of this. It's a tiny zone.
I must have done these 2 missions. Because I don't have a quest for them anymore.
Is your quest log completely empty at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you must have.
Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's gathering stuff.
Oh, okay. I actually kind of like these missions.
Okay, where are the things to gather?
Yeah, it would help, though, if they drop stuff. Or if, you know, more enemies spawn.
There we go.
Imagine if your fellows could pick these up and deliver them.
Good boy.
That'd be insane. I think I found where the enemies spawn.
Is there a bunch over there?
Absolutely. They're all in this amphitheater.
Guessing you're being sarcastic?
Yeah, no, don't come here. It's a complete waste of time. It's a total dead end. But it is a cool area. Don't remember if there's an encrypted... Oh, yeah, that symbol suggests there is an encrypted vault that can spawn there.
I think I got enough up here. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, the slow process for that one was just...
Really did
people
not want to have
spawning in.
those things spawn. Alright, well, I believe... Oh, am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to talk to the Descendant instructor. He's gonna theoretically give me a 3-day 50% weapon proficiency XP booster? Okay, yeah, no, I am interested.
I really hope they start buffing weapons soon.
Just weapon damage in general?
Well, there's... No, like some... Like they were
Oh,
planning
yeah.
on buffing weapons.
The ones that are
Words.
lagging behind have little to no reason for people to use them.
Most. Maybe the clairvoyance or...
Clairvoyance, I will stand by being the coolest looking gun. I really want that to be good.
Yes, he's on Viesa.
Okay, I'm definitely skipping this guy's dialogue, though. Okay, so that should... Oh, other screen. Should mean, yep, all quests complete. Of course, I imagine with the new update, there will be some things added to that list fairly soon for the new character. Actually, did they give a quest for unlocking Keelan last time? I actually don't remember.
No, I think it's just the regular you know, the quests for the Void Vessel, not for Keelan.
Yeah.
But they might do one for the new tower thing.
Hmm?
Yeah, there's going to be like a 30 level... no, I think it's going to be 20. And then it's going to be upgraded to like 50 in the next update. Like Season 3.
Wait, but what is this? 20 level what?
We don't know everything about it, or very much about it, but it's going to be where you're going to get the material to upgrade the weapons.
Okay. So going to be a new type of material that we do not yet know, that we don't yet have access to.
Yes. And I think it's going to be filled with like higher level things. Like, I think, not 100% certain, but it's going to be filled mostly with boss monsters.
Oh. Like multiple bosses? Like normal enemies replaced with bosses instead?
Like the mini bosses, not quite.
Oh, like elites?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's going to be like kind of last until you die.
Okay.
They're supposed to last long. They're supposed to be quite long.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, at the very beginning... What's up, Boris? How's it going? Do I have any water left? I have a few drops. I mean, I feel like in the very early days, the resource defense missions were kind of like that, where the level cap was 40. So, well, okay, to be fair, the level cap is still 40. But for weapons as well, the cap was 40. So there was a pretty hard cap on just how strong you could become, and that was very limiting in how far you could get on those missions. So you could fairly consistently get the first checkpoint done, but after that, it was pretty tough to proceed further than that. So that was almost like a survive as long as you can type mission, but nowadays players have gotten strong enough because the weapon level can go all the way up to 100, and there have been all these other ways in which we've become stronger over time, that's more of a mission where you're expected to make it all the way through. So it's nice to have one that is truly based around, you know, the expectation that you are not just going to make it to the end every single time.
I hope so. I really hope it's going to be difficult. I'm kind of worried it's not, and I'm kind of worried if it is, enough people will complain about it that they'll quote-unquote fix it. Because this game really does need some endgame stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, like, we've spent a lot of time powering up our characters, so, you know, sure, we're on the higher end of the spectrum in terms of how far along people are, but it's still fair to say there should be some challenging content even for other people who have upgraded their characters a lot. And yeah, Boris, it's kind of a it's kind of a thing with this game.
Yeah, it's a very common thing, and the new characters honestly going to take it up to another notch.
Yeah, it's a little over the top.
Well, they're a data-driven thing, and that's what makes them money.
I suppose so.
Sometimes I feel like I need to go back to Horizon just to cleanse my palate.
Yeah. Did we actually get something new here that's good?
They also said they're going to upgrade some of the components, which I really hope, because right now it's just basically Slayer.
Yeah. Yeah, there are plenty of balance things that they could do, for sure.
Slayer is ridiculously powerful, though.
This is actually a character that I should put the Slayer set on. But yeah, it's kind of, you have that or you don't. And that's a little bit... That doesn't feel like the way it should be. Especially, it would be one thing if Slayer was something that only dropped from the most difficult boss, and then you could say, alright, well that's one of the reasons why you really want to make it to the final boss and fight it enough that you can get that really strong item, but it comes from one of the earlier bosses. So,
and then they also nerfed him to the ground, so like right now he's like on par with Devourer for easiest boss in the game.
I mean, also Haley exists, so Pyromaniac does not.
Well, honestly, I usually just use Freyna with Pyro.
Mm-hmm.
Less fuss. No having to aim.
What is this aiming nonsense?
Freyna's so powerful.
Yeah, I mean, again, on the balancing side, not only weapons, but there are definitely some characters that feel significantly stronger than others. Freyna is just so good at so many things that it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Haley,
I'm
obviously,
not a big
absolutely incredible
fan.
bossing, but at least in her case, she's horrible for area clear, so you can kind of justify that.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the whole, really good boss and really good clear.
You mean like pick one, you can't be both?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And then you have people who are bad at both.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the developers have been very aggressive when it comes to buffing things, but it seems like they've
I
done...
saw their buffs for Jaber, and it's minuscule. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
mean, well,
some
for some,
quality
like,
of life
Freyna
stuff.
was not as strong as... She was much weaker a while back, and then they buffed her like crazy. There have been some weapons that they've also... I mean, Fiessa got a pretty significant buff recently. Sharon has gotten much stronger. It's like there have been characters and some weapons that they have gotten very aggressive with on the buff side of things, but they haven't really done much of anything when it comes to nerfs, or at least it doesn't feel like that, which I can understand from a marketability and, maintaining the player base standpoint. It's hard to get people excited about nerfs. It's much easier to get people excited about buffs. On the other hand, it does mean that on the occasion that you do perhaps go a little bit overboard with some of those buffs, does set a tricky precedent. And I would probably argue that, as you kind of alluded to there, Freyna probably did go too far on the buff side. And if that means you have to bring everyone up to Freyna's power level, then that's... I'm not necessarily sure that's a good thing. Especially if it means making people stronger on both the bossing and area clear side.
Yeah. I think you either need to nerf Freyna, which I'm actually not for, simply because people paid money for Freyna.
I mean, you could say that about everyone.
Yeah, but like if you pay money for it, you don't want it to be nerfed and stuff like that, because then it feels like a waste of actual money. But I think either you need to do that or create endgame, like harder endgame content and bring everyone up. And they've started doing the bringing everyone up, but you need to start, bringing the harder endgame content.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, they're starting to do that a bit with the Void Intercept battles. I mean, we failed a few times on that Infernal Walker. So that's probably a step in the right direction. And we were saying, maybe this is going to be easier than the new boss that they replace him with soon.
Yeah. It depends on how powerful they make the new character.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Inez? I keep thinking Inez.
Inez? That might be right. She's not standing here anymore, I don't think. I think she goes away once you finish the mission.
Yeah.
So I don't remember. But okay, I think we basically achieved everything that we set out to achieve today. As we were saying, the quest list is now empty, at least until potentially new stuff of the quest variety gets added in the near future. But we know, at the very least, we're expecting a new character. Seems like a new way to buff weapons and new type of content to get the materials that you use to upgrade those weapons, along with other potential balance changes as well. So we'll stay tuned for that.
You'll be able to take off back weapons too.
What's that?
You'll be able to take off back weapons.
Hmm?
Like the weapons on your back,
Oh.
If you don't have a back attachment, you'll be able to take them off.
Okay. All right.
And I know I should look at the picture of what's coming.
But the one weapon I do like to have just is this. The perforator.
I just turned off your stream so I can...
Oh. Perforator and devotion, I think, as well. Just the handguns in general, like gold handguns. And you just have them on your hip there. And it usually works pretty well with characters' color schemes. Whereas the other ones, you know, if you have like a bright pink secret garden, then okay, that's, you know, maybe that's not something that makes the most sense to just be carrying around with you, because it might clash on occasion if you're being particularly picky about that stuff. So yeah, I guess.
And you will be able to jump as Valby now.
Oh, in her water mode?
Yeah.
Okay. That is definitely convenient. Will she be able to use her radio, however, in that mode?
Or what?
It's a comment she makes in the mission I used to use for farming the Blue Brains in White Knight Gulch, where she says she she wasn't able to communicate with HQ for a little while because she was in her water form. It's like, hold on. If you can't communicate with anyone while you're in your water form, then how can you even be an agent in the first place? Did we
I think it's...
seriously go this far without realizing that was going to be an issue? Well, she goes the entire mission without being able to communicate with anyone. And nobody thought that was going to be a problem.
Okay. The other new content is they're going to change the hard mode special operations, like which ones are available.
Oh. Change which ones are available or add ones? Because right now... Yeah. Right now you have the resource defense and you have the block Kuiper mining. But there's no... void... whatever it's called. Void experiment.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it's going to be changed. And then there's going to be mission support systems, which is something that no one will ever use. But
wait, what is that?
Something like you can go to Descendant and like someone that's in a mission that's having trouble with it can call for help, and then you can join them.
Huh.
It's something that's in the game now, but no one actually uses it.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
More available. You can these guys, the special operations, the hard mode ones, they'll drop material where you can craft the new stabilizers.
Crafts? Oh, the more powerful stabilizers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You'll be able to like copy and paste your loadout to like a different slot. Like, say you want to make a new or make a slightly different Sharon build, but it's just slightly different, so that you can you still use ambush. You just want to use more. You can more duration slots and that stuff. You can copy your loadout and move it to a different slot, and then you can just switch a couple of the modules.
Oh, on like the settings screen rather than the preset screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Then there's 3 Descendant rework: Luna, Valby, Jaber. Frostwalker and Obstructor solo play.
Frostwalker, Obstructor solo, okay.
Limited weapon trade, which is going to be something that you can like trade weapons to get the what's it called?
Like swap one weapon for a different
The
weapon?
battle pass weapons.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Back weapon hide option. We've already talked about
And
that.
that's a little quality of life, but not a game changer. Yeah.
Display friends' recent login time.
It's a little TMI, but okay.
Well, it's just like I've got a bunch of friends on my list I haven't seen for ages. I'm wondering if they're playing this game anymore.
Uh-huh.
So then
I
you
guess
can
that's
just...
fair. Just does make me a little nervous, because I feel like that opens up some possibilities that are not great.
That's true. Remove immunity from certain named boss orbs. So I think like the temporarily immune stuff, and you just have to wait for that.
Yeah.
I think that's gone, which I'm happy about.
Yeah. I'm curious how that gets implemented. That sounds good.
I want difficulty. That's not difficulty, that's annoyance.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yep.
Launcher range module addition. So like if you want to use launcher as a mobbing weapon.
Oh,
you can just
okay.
expand the range for it.
Okay. Yeah.
Then it's like skin stuff.
Okay.
Oh, and there's going to be new event and updates.
Okay. I wonder if, well, let's see, this is going to be mid-January, that means?
Next week from today.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if, because they had a whole bunch of stuff that was based around, you know, December holidays and Christmas and maybe to a certain extent New Year, but it's not quite Valentine's Day territory, so I was wondering if they were going to...
No, they said they're going to do Valentine's, but this is going to be more based on the lunar New Year.
Okay. Okay. Because, yeah, it does seem a little preemptive to go the Valentine's Day route.
Yeah, like, did you see a couple days ago there was trees and stuff in...
Hmm?
Yeah, there was like a couple hours where there was like a tree here and that stuff. That was a bug. That was something for Lunar New Year.
Oh. Oh.
In fact, I think it was an emote for Lunar New Year.
Don't think I saw anything like that.
It was only for a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they had a hot patch earlier this week, and then like 2 hours later they had another hot patch to fix.
You saw nothing.
But yeah, they have a different New Year's than we do, or at least a different New Year's celebration.
Okay.
One of the skins looks actually really cool. It's a guy with a big hat.
All right. Well, in that case, it sounds like there's plenty of stuff to look forward to for next time round, but at least for Sharon-related stuffs, we're all done. Hey guys, a couple of things I wanted to add here before we wrap up. There are actually a couple of things that are going to go away soon with the new update that I wanted to make sure we had the chance to check out. The primary thing, the Block Kuiper Mining Hard Mode mission in White Knight Gulch here. So we've done the normal mode of this before, and it was actually, once upon a time, pretty good for character XP farming, but you can already see here some of the rewards look like they're going to be better. I imagine, of course, better XP, better gold, the enemies are more powerful and what have you. I think the area in White Knight Gulch where this takes place is also different. The normal mode happened in one of the more city-ish areas. This is the one, of course, where there are several different locations that enemies may spawn around, and it will randomly choose which one on a given wave. So we'll hop around a little bit, but at least in the normal mode, Freyno was kind of crazy powerful for this. Are we joining midway? What? Why did it teleport us immediately? Okay, no, that is wave 1. That's just odd timing. Okay, but here you see spot A is where we're going this time, and this is absolutely a different area than it was for the normal mode. theoretically they're going to spawn around here. So, in the normal mode, it was basically take Freyna, drop a couple skills in the zone, and then just sit back and relax as the area of effect clears everything, and that was pretty much the case there, but that was only the first wave, so that may change as the waves go on. And let's see, our Keelan friend here is level 14. I didn't see if he started off as level 1, but if he did, then that will be an interesting way to measure just how much XP this is worth.
Broken? It's gone off again.
Oh, there actually was a boss. I honestly didn't even realize that was a boss.
Do your thing.
Okay, so let's see. We get a couple code breakers. Looks like that's... it's a precision code breaker set, so that's a little bit better, but one of the less valuable options there. Okay, so now we have 2 spots. And yeah, they're a little spread out. Even do that, and then hop over to the next one. I remember, what was it? It's 150 meters, I think, is the range in which you get XP from enemies going down. So that spot is close enough that theoretically it wouldn't really matter, but I remember in the normal mode one a while back, when we had characters to level up when we were doing this. Unfortunately, don't really have anyone that I'm leveling up at the moment, so I don't have a great way to test this out myself, but we were deliberately trying to stay in between the zones, or make sure that at any given point in time we were still within 150 meters of whichever one of these spots was active. But in this case, where they're both pretty close by, we could just drop those and then come over here and not really be concerned about wasting XP. Oh, so much is left. Also, I think this is definitely the first time we've done one of these missions with a fellow. And as we saw with the resource defense missions as well, it's definitely very helpful to have a doggo pal. If I could find this boss, it would be helpful. But given how many drops there are around here, we also did get frozen. Look, you're right in front of me. That one took a little more effort to take down. We did lose a teammate, so that might have had something to do with it. But here you see, for example, the quantum incubators. These are the crafting resources you use to get the high-level reactor enhancement materials. So that stuff is very useful. Okay, so these ones are kind of spread out. Actually, I have a little tip I want to show you guys when it comes to that stuff that isn't a huge deal in most cases, but has the potential to backfire on you significantly if you're not careful with that stuff. Is it just me, or are the textures kind of going crazy there? Jump height? Oh, that's just what I was looking for. Get a little bit of void shards from these missions as well as with the other special operations. Let's see if we can check just how much of that stuff we get at the end. It's probably never going to be as efficient as targeting the specific type of shard that you need and going just for the void fragment missions on that. But if you don't have a particular one that you need, you're just kind of looking to generally or proactively farm stuff for future use. Skills cost no MP. Now that's more. You know, it's helpful. Like, do a few of these types of missions, and then you have a decent bit of the fragments of every variety. The shards of every variety. And you don't have to be too concerned when you next find yourself farming stuff up at a void fusion reactor. Oh, there's another boss wave. Where are you? There? Yes. alternate hand of Nazistra. Wait, that's a weapon. There are actually several weapons that are named after boss enemies. Just want that to go away, and then I will blast you with Vids. You an ice version of that? Have we seen an ice version of that type of enemy before? I feel like we've seen plenty of toxic and fire versions of that. Maybe even electric, but I don't know if we've seen ice, or at least very infrequent. Oh, we got someone back. Is it the same person who somehow rejoined the mission? Is that possible if you, like, crash or something in the early stages? I wonder if that's what happened. Also, obviously, the enemies happen to respawn in exactly the same spot this time, so we'll start here. What's this one? Incoming recovery. Well, didn't really intend on taking much damage here. So now these are also spread out. Yeah, I mean, ideally, if we were really coordinated, we would all stay in the same spot, both so we don't accidentally waste XP, at least for this guy, who's currently down. He's clearly trying to farm XP, but also so that we can more easily revive each other and cover each other. Okay, so this will be a boss wave. This time... Oh, there are 3. Were there 3 on the previous one? Just 2. It's so slow. Now you're blocking my skills. How dare you. Now that actually hurts. Probably because we were not able to use our skills as much as I would have liked to have done. All these guys are already poisoned. Okay, this spot is all set. Cooldowns. That is very nice. Okay, I'll deliberately go for this one, because it seems like that's... Well, unless this guy is going... Okay, we'll follow this guy. No, never mind. I'm trying to babysit a little bit since he's the lowest level person. I guess these are just fairly close, so that shouldn't be that much of a concern. Now we go. Honestly, but I guess that's nice. If you want to take them one spot at a time, you don't have a whole lot of enemies swarming you, or chasing you down from far away. Oh, there's 2 boss enemies this time. Now, it is a fire version of that enemy type. Yeah, there's a dungeon boss. And it's just like that snap. Like I said, the fire version is definitely not as good. And he's a going future dragon boss. Brings those things. Which usually aren't that big of a factor, but every once in a while are unfortunately timed. Like when he blocks our ultimate there, but that's okay. Or these guys. I feel like that's one of the better rewards. Because you can get these from the Void Vessel missions, but actually, the other thing I want to show you guys is, technically, we've done it a few times before. The Void... What do they call it? The super boss right now of the Colossus variety. Whatever term they used to describe it. I think it's Void Colossus or something like that. The word Void is in there somewhere. But that potentially gives you those crafting materials in large chunks. And if you can finish that consistently, then it is faster than the Void Vessel missions for that purpose. The thing is that it's a difficult boss fight, so kind of requires that you can do that. decent consistency, which is not that straightforward, but I want to show you a little bit more about that stuff once we're done with this mission here. And I did go to this one. I did not double-check if anyone else was headed in this direction, but it seemed like this was the closest on various spots. So hopefully we're not completely on our own here. And if we are, poison the enemies and then just let our damage over time do the work for us. And where is the other person who went down? There is one other person. The Keelan person did stay with us here. Seems like we split half and half. None of their spots reasonably close by. If we're looking out for Keelan, he's still getting his full XP. Okay, well, apparently this is going to be one of the spots once again. We're actually quite low on mana. Oh, never mind, we are not low on mana. We're doing fine there. Our damage spread to enemies at one of the different locations. It honestly might have if there's one right next to us. So, this fuse. Skills do not cost MP. Which one are we going for? Seems like people are going to see. I feel like our bonus is gonna wear off before we get a chance to benefit much from it. Yeah, it's already worn off. This is the last wave. There will definitely be bosses that we've seen on this wave. Just how difficult they are. So a significant jump up for the very last wave. I mean, I can see that being the case. So far, things have been manageable, though. Got a couple people go around, but it hasn't been a big issue. It's not like we haven't been able to revive them or anything like that. Two bosses. Yep. It's the alternate hand of Misistra. I should have known. Oh, yep, they're going on this. We technically still had a little bit of we're gonna get frozen before we revive. We technically still have a little bit of our ultimate remaining. Please revive this person. Never mind, please revive this person. Please stop hitting me with whatever that ability is, I don't appreciate it. We are actually all about to wipe. Now we're gonna get frozen. We're gonna hit you. We're gonna revive you. Ideally without going down ourselves. And we're gonna revive you. Pick up the health, some of this, break out the ultimate, ideally actually shoot at something. That skill, I feel like, from this guy is causing some pretty serious trouble. Yes, we were the only people, oh. Did that person actually, did they abandon? Because we did not, I don't think we got our revive before we went down. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. And we are going to get frozen here. And killed. Okay. I think it's this ice guy. The chill enemy. It's causing, I mean, the freeze itself is causing some issues. Health. Then just once people go down, of course, and you spend time reviving people while you're in that animation, the enemies have the opportunity to attack you, but then if we could just do this, just get rid of you, ideally, without going down ourselves. Ooh, that was close. Then there's at least one fewer boss to deal with. Now this should become much more manageable when we aren't getting frozen. Wait for that, dodge it. Then you attack. No, that's not the boss. That's the boss. See, I think it was this guy who was causing most of the trouble. Okay, so yes, the last wave did prove to be more challenging. As for whether that was us being unlucky or if those enemies were truly significantly more difficult, I think it was a little bit of both, but as I was saying, I think it was that shield boss in particular that was causing us some trouble. But okay, so quantum incubators, fair bit of code breakers, and as we were saying before, some void shards, not a crazy amount, but it's a half-decent source of that, especially if you do those types of missions a few times over. But if you have a specific type you need, then it's probably still going to be better to do void fragment missions. Okay, and then as I was alluding to before, the other thing that I want to show you guys is the Void Intercept battle with the Infernal Walker. As I said, we've done this a few times, but mostly either as a duo or even we were talking a little bit about doing this as a solo mission because it significantly reduces the boss's health so that it is possible to then defeat that boss with Haley in particular because she has so much damage, especially against a fire boss with all of her skills that deal big boss damage. You have 2 deaths you can get, and basically you just accept the fact that you're going to fire off, ideally, all of your big skills once, die, and then fire off all of your big skills again, probably die again, and then before you hit your 3rd death, you just hope you can shoot the boss again with your big skills enough to take it down before it kills you. And that is possible to do. It is pretty luck-based from some experience I've gotten from doing that a fair bit, just because oftentimes what I found is when you spawn back in immediately after dying, sometimes the boss is already primed to do one of his big skills that can functionally one-shot you more or less every time, and when you immediately spawn in, there's no cover there to block you, so you're just going to take all that damage, you're going to go down immediately, and then you've basically lost one of your lives for nothing. So that can get frustrating. It is possible, but it can get frustrating. However, I've actually had quite good success doing this in public lobbies with a full team of people, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's been one of the most entertaining and engaging experiences that I've had in the First Descendant, because the boss's health does go way up when you have a full party in there, true. However, there are typically at least 1 or 2 teammates who will also be running high damage boss characters, so that's good. And then I've also found that supporting characters, like the obvious ones, Eugen with healing, probably has been the most helpful support character, but even I've seen some pretty incredible tanking ability from Ajax's, and it's been really awesome because in that way, in many cases, those characters have been just as important to the team as the DPS characters have been, and it feels like that really brings out the type of character variety that you like to see in these types of games, where it's not just exclusively about, okay, who is the fastest character, who has the most damage, which oftentimes in other types of missions feels like is going to end up being the case. So, I mean, we'll jump into a public lobby here. Maybe I've jinxed everything, and we're going to wipe immediately. I mean, not to say that I've been winning every single match with public lobbies here, but I think I've had well over a 50% success rate, which is probably a lot better than you'd get with solo strats. The benefit of the solo strats is, of course, you can just load in immediately, don't have to wait for a lobby. So it's pretty quick in that way, but as I said, I think it raises your blood pressure significantly in that case. And so this is a good example. We have 3 Haleys, so lots of DPS, and then a Eugen to cover us a bit with some healing and quick revives. And people are definitely gonna go down. That much is for sure, but with the healing from Eugen, we should go down less often, and should also, if we can keep Eugen up, be able to get the people back up more quickly. So this is nice because, as you can see, the boss does not focus exclusively on us, of course, when it's multiple people, it's a full lobby. And even though the boss has more total health, Okay, so that's a great example right there. We lived that only because we had Eugen actively healing us. But even with the higher max health on this boss from having a full party in, we still have dealt a lot of damage to him already. Sometimes it's a little harder to hit the weak points because he's focusing on other people. Another tricky thing can be if this boss gets right on top of you, right next to you, then he has this little, like, flamethrower-like ability, very close range, and it basically one-shots, or very nearly one-shots. There we go. And the really nasty thing about that is it really feels like this boss is designed so that when one of your teammates goes down, he starts going straight for that teammate's corpse and just stands over it, which means, yeah, you want to revive your teammate, but if you get too close, the boss will use that short-range, super high damage fire attack and very often take out the person who's trying to get the revive, and that's when things usually go wrong because you get a couple people down and then the team can wipe much more easily. But that's a good look at what it can be like with a full squad of people taking on this fight, and as I said, I really like that dynamic. It gives you I feel like a better taste for the different varieties of playstyles you can have. Like in that case, sure, obviously we had 3 DPS people and 1 healer, but as I said, I've seen some really good Ajaxes with some shields that have come in absolutely clutch for some of the big barrages that boss has, shielding me from those and allowing me to get off a lot more of the skills that I want in order to get the damage that would be a lot harder to come by if you were just soloing that encounter. But with that, that is all I wanted to make sure we got the chance to do before the next update. So thank you all for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time.